2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. 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 One, two, three, four.
hold on a second. There we go.
I wish we could play that Talking Head song just to intro the whole show.
We are live.
We're doing it live. Wait, are you counting me off?
As in, we're live right now.
Okay, hey, let's do this. Good morning. Good morning, my brothers and sisters. On this episode number 144 of the Good Morning Guys podcast. Thank you so much for joining us on this fine morning, afternoon, evening, or night, as we continue to discuss the game of life amidst the other games we love to watch and to play. I'm one of your hosts, the Brazilian Mountaineer and Transition Ninja, Lucas Ham Swisher. Also with me, the judge of the jury and the executioner of fake news and spoilers, Patrick Novacell.
You sounded like a car that was getting ready to start.
Yep, that's me. The old GMG jalopy coming at you.
The official jalopy of GMG.
Can't go without an alliteration. Mm-hmm.
No, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Nope.
Exactly.
Go to your bed. Update.
Who are you talking to?
My update.
Himself.
This show is off to a good start.
Lucas, do we need to have a conversation? Do we need to have a talk?
Here's my update. Come
Hey!
Oh, trying to give me an ear piercing. Yep. Okay. Let's see if I can get her to go to her bed. Go to your bed. That's a good girl. I pretty much just tossed her in her bed, and she stayed.
Wow.
All right. To our left, to Patrick's left and my right, he's the volleyball and beast of the East who can make you laugh in 3 words or less, or your money back, Ronnie Johantis.
You're muted, Ronnie.
Yep. Great start, guys.
We were rocking it.
That was just a prank. I wasn't muted.
Ah, you got us.
I don't believe you. That's where I get the pen out. I don't believe you. All right. Then the final member of the GMG quadfecta who's got music in his heart, Apex Legends on his brain, and La Carreta in his old stomacho, Marc Boucher.
Let's do this thing.
Let's do it. But wait, there's more, as we've liked to do over, every now and again. We are joined by the founder of La Carreta, our Mexican desert flower, the GMG La Cucaracha himself, Bernabe I almost said La Ronchas, El Ronchas Butters.
Oops.
¿Cómo estás, mi amigo?
Sounds like I need to start collecting checks from La Carreta.
I think you should.
I'll get you their number after the show.
Yep, there we go. How you doing, Barnaby?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Fantastic. It is so great after all these years, after your voicemails, after your off-the-wall questions that Marc loves to read on the show every time, to have you in person. It is just fantastic to see your beautiful shiny head and, the muscles. Yeah, that's nice. I need a haircut so bad. So I'm glad you took care of that for me.
It doesn't look that bad.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate the love there. So hey, man, let's get into what's new news. We're gonna let Bernabe knows how this show goes. So let's just jump right into it. Share with us, Bernabe, what's been going on this past week.
So you are Ronnie, right? No, Patrick?
You talking to?
Oh, that's Lucas.
No,
that's Ronnie.
Me?
No, that's Patrick,
I'm Marc.
right? You're Marc. Okay, then. Okay, yeah, I got it. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, now you got it.
Now I got it.
Nailed it.
Yeah, nailed it. So, joining in a joining event of the ages.
Yeah.
My week has been interesting. As some of you know, I started a master's degree, so it's been crazy because on top of work, doing that, and also working out, which takes me to the thing that I did the last week that it was breaking my entire week. I decided to do with the CrossFit gym a workout, special workout. It's called the Morph, in honor of Michael Morphy, Lieutenant Michael Morphy. This is a gruesome workout that requires to run 1 mile, do 100 push-ups, 200 push-ups, and 300 squats, and then run another mile.
Easy. Give me
Easy
a year.
peasy.
I'll get it.
Yeah.
A whole year I could do that.
Yeah, so every CrossFit gym does the same workout in Memorial Day to honor the service members that that fell on service.
Yeah.
It's called the Morph, as I said, for Lieutenant Michael Murphy. But it was an interesting thing because you have people that are doing it or are practicing out. In my case, I am not the most athletic type. So it took me 58 minutes to complete. And then I couldn't move for 2 days.
And dead.
And dead. So yeah, somehow I was able to drive back to the house. And then I took a bath in Epsom salts for like 2 hours just to get everything out of the muscles. And then the next day I was like out, completely out. Everything hurts. Everything is in pain. But it was worth it. You just need to remember why that particular workout is done or why you are going through that one. But it's fun. So that was the highlight of my week because after that, nothing happened. It's like nothing happened.
It's a good motivator, though. The reason why you're doing what you're doing.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the reason why. Yeah.
Yeah, for those that don't know Bernabe, as he said, he is a joiner. He's been a part of not just our community, but he's a part of the Married to the Games community, the Fortress of Nerditude. He's a part of a number of communities and podcasting and streaming, and he's just a great all-around guy. Very,
thank you.
Very, very great supporter of content creators and just, again, this a positive, not only just in your attitude, Bernabe, but your exercise regime. Every time I see your photos and sometimes you're like the only guy posting on our fitness chat.
Sometimes I'm posting. Yeah, I'm posting with myself on that one. One of these days, I'm gonna convince you or motivate you enough that you're gonna do a push-up.
You're gonna bring me back.
One push-up.
One push-up.
Maybe I'll do that. What is it? You do like one push-up a day, and every day you add one. I think
you add one until you reach 100.
Maybe I'll do that, and I'll film it. And the next 100 days. How about that? Let's see.
Yeah, sounds good.
Go. All right. You've inspired me. Now that I've talked to you in person, and I'm like, I got to do this. This guy, you just did like in 58 minutes more than I've done this year. Dude, congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh man, yeah. All right, who wants to be next? Ronnie, you're the only one I can't see right now. And before
did you say who wants to be next and then pick me? I guess ask the question first.
You are voluntold.
Who wants to be next? Doesn't matter. You're it.
You're it.
Alrighty then. So my highlight, I guess really over the past 2 weeks, is I started watching the Harry Potter movie series.
Nice.
Have you seen them before?
No. I think I've seen the first 2.
Okay.
I listened to the first three and a half
Ronnie,
books.
You didn't watch the last movie first?
No. I would have, but Elizabeth wouldn't let me.
As is not tradition.
Elizabeth wouldn't let you.
Yeah. No,
really
so far we have watched the first 3. So that is the Sorcerer's Stone. What's the second
Chamber
one?
of Secrets.
Chamber of Secrets and the Goblet of Fire, I think.
No, Prisoner of Azkaban.
Oh, yeah. Goblet of Fire is next.
Yeah. They are back on HBO if you have that service.
So one of the things Elizabeth likes to do is actually collect DVDs. She collects those like steelbook DVDs. So she has this big, like, massive set of Harry Potter movies. So yeah, I feel like I was like cheating if I went somewhere else to get one. I feel like now.
I can only imagine that DVD set is like shaped like a Quidditch ball or something.
I wish.
That'd be awesome.
I don't. What is there? Seven movies, I think. So it's one of those big boxes.
There's 7 books. I think it's 7 books, 8 movies.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, I like them. I think they're like good movies. Like they've kept me entertained the whole time. I fell off of listening to the books. I have to be really, really, really interested in something to be able to listen to like a whole book of it. And it just wasn't. I don't think I would have ever made it through like next 4 or 5 like books, or 4 books, I guess. But no,
Yeah,
it's
the books
been really
get
good.
they get really in depth. So I mean, there's so
Yeah,
many names and so many like
I've
Latin words that she uses. It's nuts.
yeah, I
Like
noticed a
underrated
ton in the
what she
first
does.
3 books. Just a ton of information that I already knew about that wasn't like in the movies, or
Mhm.
kind of how they take it. You just get a lot more out of the books. I mean, there's so much more
Yeah,
content.
right.
But not enough for me to read the next 4, I guess.
It's all good.
But we've
No
been
secret.
watching them together, and she's really into them, and honestly, like my entire friend group, like, are a bunch of Harry Potter nerds, like, and I don't mean any disrespect by that. Like, I'm a nerd in my own right, just
Yeah.
not for Harry Potter. But no, so now it's like I'm gonna maybe be in on like a piece of the conversation at
There
some
you go.
point.
You're a Potterhead in the making.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So that's pretty much my big highlight. Hopefully we get to a couple more before next week, and I'll keep you guys posted on 'em.
Sweet deal.
Nice.
All right, Mark and Pat, paper, rock, scissors to who goes first or next.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Yeah.
I win.
Ooh.
I don't have an update this week. I really didn't do anything.
I thought you were gonna. I just wanted you
Moving
guys to do
on.
paper, rock, scissors.
I mean,
thought
really
Patrick
haven't.
was going to do this.
New
Fire.
games?
Fire.
You
I,
didn't play anything? No?
Yeah, I jumped back into No Man's Sky this past week. I am 2 trophies, I think, away from the platinum now. And
Nice.
last time I played it was in 2016. So, and they did like a PS5 upgrade, did a new update, and the game is gorgeous. It's so much better to play now. So I'm just going through getting those trophies, and I'll probably have the platinum by this time next week. But the game is a slog. It's right now I'm just going from planet to planet and scanning animals. That's all I'm doing. It is
And in them animals.
It is not a like this is
Animals.
one of the trophies. It's so bad. It's really bad.
A zoologist's dream.
Yeah,
But not
Not for me.
Patrick's.
no.
Not for me.
It's a good turn off the sound and listen to a podcast kind of
There you
trophy
go.
hunt.
There you go. Now, Patrick, when you say you scan animals, do you like grab the animals and shove them on a scanner, put the lid on top, and hit the button?
I like to think he has one of the little holstered, like portable ones you get at the grocery store where they
Okay,
scan
he's
everything
like-
by hand, the little gun.
Yeah, that's more like it. not a printer / scanner.
You got to scan it, you got to slide them down the belt.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that's
Noted.
basically it.
Cool.
Nothing else.
Oh, Lucas,
right.
before I forget, we have a new Rocket League player.
Do we
Um,
now?
My buddy Justin Seibert, I think. Pat, you've met
Alright.
Justin.
Yeah.
He was at Eric's party. He just started playing Rocket League. He's like, I don't, and he's watched me and Eric play before. He's like, I don't want to play with you guys in your. I was like, no, I get it. It's a different mentality when we play that way. But yeah, so we got a new person to play with us.
Nice.
We'll
All
have
right.
to see him out. He's like brand new.
He'll definitely help me make me feel better about myself because I
That's
feel
always good.
very similar to how he feels about
Yeah.
playing with you and Eric. You guys are like soaring through the sky. I'm like, I can't
Eric-
wait to touch the ball. Can't wait. To
I will
touch
tell
it
you,
one
Eric.
time, maybe
Eric
twice.
forced me to get good at the game. Like he basically made me get good. So
Yeah.
that was pretty much against my will.
Gotcha.
That's fair.
All right, Scissor Boy, Marc Boucher.
Scissor boy.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, that's how you lost paper, rock, scissors.
Yep.
You chose scissors. Patrick chose
Okay.
rock.
Sounds
You're
like a
Scissor Boy
horrible superhero.
I
name.
am the
Scissor
Rock.
boy.
You are Scissor Boy.
Scissor Boy Boucher.
Lopsided.
Yeah, I feel like I got the short end of the stick there, but yeah. But it's all good. So highlight for the week is I'm excited that things actually worked out to where I guess a little bit of backstory. My mom about a year ago, well, a little over a year ago, unfortunately she needed round the clock care because of several things that she deals with. And so I ended up having to have her placed in a nursing home. And that was in January of 2020. And then COVID happened. And they went on lockdown. And so I have not been able to see my mom. Technically, I haven't seen my mom since Kristen and I got married, which was 2017. But then she went into lockdown, so I couldn't go up there and visit her. But they're finally allowing in-person visitation at the nursing home. Everybody there has been vaccinated. I have not yet, but they basically said if I'm not vaccinated, I just have to wear a mask when I'm inside. So that's fine. But in any case, I am going up to New Hampshire to go visit my mom. Things have fallen into place for that. So I'm excited to. Unfortunately, it's just me. Kristen is not able to come just for time and financial reasons, but at least I get to get up there for a few days and go see her. So that's definitely good. And I'll also get to, have a little bit of time in New Hampshire, just revisiting stuff that I haven't seen in a long time. So,
how long has it been since you've been back to New Hampshire?
Since Kristen and I got married, that was when we saw my mom.
I got you.
Yeah, we went up and visited her because technically we actually honeymooned in the New England area because my wife Kristen had never been there before. So we went up to Boston and all that stuff around there. Went up to New Hampshire. Went up to Vermont for a little while. But yeah, that's when we saw my mom because my mom wasn't able to come to the wedding. So at least there she got to actually meet Kristen. But yeah, 2017 was the last time that I was there. And there's a lot of things about that area I miss for sure. I'll get to stay with a good buddy of mine. Growing up, he still lives in my hometown. So that'll be great to spend time with him and his growing family. So that'll be a lot of fun. Not much on gaming side of things other than nice. Somebody just used the sound alert on Twitch. It was the Back to the Future twinkle.
Didn't even know we had that.
Yeah, we do on the Twitch channel. We have sound alerts now.
Sweet.
You can use your
All
channel
right.
points. So,
Nice.
yeah. So, but yeah, gaming wise, it was a low week because unfortunately, and real quick because I know technically we're only supposed to give one highlight, but yeah. So I fell
Peek
asleep.
behind the curtain, folks.
Yep. So I fell asleep. I was supposed to stream Saturday night, and I fell asleep and woke up and it was 10:30, and I was like, shoot.
Man, that sounds awesome.
Yep. So, but I'll definitely be streaming Ratchet and Clank tomorrow night on this same channel at 10 p.m. Eastern. So, but yeah, that's basically my week.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Last but not least, Lucas.
Hey,
How are you, buddy?
You know what? I'm doing pretty well. I've had a lot of things happen in this last week, and let me tell you, it was really hard to contain it all into one update, as Marc mentioned. This past week was all about the 3 Ps. Puppy, parents, and Pahone. Okay, phone. That's it. I wanted to do the 3 Ps, so I just had to do it. Yeah, I got a new phone actually on Saturday, thanks to Marc Boucher doing a little deal with me, and my father-in-law brought it down, which was the other part of the parents-in-laws that came to visit, and they're here to hang out with us for the next month and a half or so. And they came just in time because there is the pitter-patter of little feet in our house. As you saw earlier, we have a puppy, almost 2 months old. She's a German Shepherd, beautiful little creature that loves to bite, is very spunky, but is super sweet. Weighs almost 20 pounds, so is a little bit bigger than your average 2-month-old puppy. And her name is Rayla. We named her after the Dragon Prince character that's like a warrior elf. And so far, after, I don't even think it's been a week yet, it's been about 5 days, she has earned that name. She is feisty as all get out. She is really loyal. I keep telling my family she's loyal, brave, and true. And then they're like, Dad, that's Mulan. I'm like, sorry. No. Guess what? More than Mulan can be loyal, brave, and true. But she's been a joy. But leading up to getting her was something else. And even in these past 5 days, I kid you not, I feel like I just had a third baby. Not that I had the other two. I guess that doesn't make sense. Yeah.
This would be your first.
This will be my first one I've had. Yeah, because of life and time and my experience, I've trained dogs, not like professionally or anything, but I've trained dogs before in a number of different settings in Brazil and the US, and have had a lot of success. So I'm pretty much the mom for this dog. And
Nice.
so it is kind of like my first baby.
You're a dog mom.
I'm the dog
Yeah.
mom. Yeah.
Funny enough,
me.
for Mother's Day, my wife's aunt got Kristen a little notebook that says, it's got like little paws on it. It says "Dog Mom" because we're the only ones
Oh,
that
nice.
don't have a child at this point.
Yeah, she'll have to let me know where she got that so I can get one too, and then
Yep.
use it to journal.
Yep,
Journal
I'll
later
have
in
to,
the year.
I'll have to talk to her about it. But yeah, we're dog parents too, so it's all good.
Nice. Yep, I'm glad to join the club. I think I'm the last one to have a pet that's of the GMG4. We didn't have a pet for a long time, so
Yeah.
But anyways, leading up to getting Rayla, it was tough. Like I had talked to you guys before how we almost pulled the trigger on getting a German Shepherd puppy from another breeder, and it wound up that one was not reacting well to its food, and I think I had mentioned it right last week, and it didn't work out.
Yeah.
And then like a few days, maybe a day after, Mindy had been talking to another breeder, and that one said, "Hey, she's ready to go. Ready when you are." That was Tuesday. And then Thursday, the breeder was bringing Rayla to us. We hadn't named her yet. But leading up to that day, like I had a bunch of stuff to do at the house. I had like a list of 7 things, and I made the mistake of starting with the first thing that would take the longest. 6 hours later, setting up the surround sound of our living room. It's still not set up technically because all the wires are hooked up, but
Yeah.
it's not hooked into the receiver. I ran out of time to like just go to the pet store, I guess, and buy supplies and everything else. And so I'm like running in a panic. The dog is supposed to be delivered to us in like an hour and a half, and I still have to get the stuff, bring it back, hide it because it was going to be a surprise for our kids, and then go get my family from school, and then come back and be ready for the dog to be delivered to us. And I was just getting out of the house with an hour and a half left. And so I go to the nearest pet store. I'm like running around looking for items. All of the items are in Portuguese, and I've never been in the store. So I'm like half looking around, half asking people, "Do you know what this is?" And speaking some kind of like Portuguese that just wasn't right whatsoever. But people figured it out eventually what I needed. But I came down to one thing that we needed, which was like a kennel crate. I don't know if you guys have used that for animals before, but
Sure. Yep.
it kind of, for German Shepherds and stuff, it helps them feel like really safe. And so we want to crate train Rayla. And so I looked at 4 places. And the only reason I was able to do that is because the breeder kept saying she was going to be late because of traffic. And finally, in the 4th place, found it.
Nice.
Found the crate.
Wait, hold
And I
on.
was
You
like,
did this
"Okay,
all?
Let's go."
You did this all in the hour and a half?
No. The breeder was she ended up arriving like 2 hours later than planned.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, like so I was saying, each time I'd go to one, I went to the second one, and I was like, I don't have time to go to another one. So I went and got my family, but then the breeder said, "Hey, I'm going to be another hour." And so I went to a 3rd place, and that 3rd place didn't have it. And actually in the 4th place, Mindy had found the crate we wanted online, so she ordered it, but I needed a temporary solution. So I got like a puppy crate and brought that home. And I got home probably with like 20 minutes to spare before Rayla was delivered. So the kids had taken showers. They were like kind of winding down, getting ready for bed. And we had just ordered, they weren't getting ready for bed. We had just ordered Uber. And so when the breeder brought the dog, we were like, "Hey guys, our Uber Eats is here. Our food's here." The kids are like, "All right, we'll be down in a second." Well, with our kids, they usually do screens and stuff in the evening. So they don't rush downstairs when, they're on their screens. So we're like, "You really want to come down here?" And so they come down. I have the camera out filming their reactions, and they walk to the door. They see the dog on the front porch, and they're just like, "Oh,
Rush it.
what?" James is like, "Is this a dream?" And they go over, and you can tell that Rayla, the dog, has not like just woke up. So she's just kind of looking at us like,
What is this?
"Who are you? Where am I? What is this place?" And so we got her. She was super sweet. She was licking us and just kind of like we put her down, and she was just kind of looking around, like totally confused and out
Not
of
that
it.
kind of put her down.
Wow, I didn't
Oh,
even think of that before I said it.
But that
Put her
was
on the
fast.
floor.
I just saw Patrick's face go, what?
So then the second puppy came in.
So we immediately got a new one that looked like that one.
That was
So our
simply the
kids
test
wouldn't
puppy.
So yeah, so we got her, and we proceeded the next 12 hours to get to know her, to pick a name. Like we went through names like Ahsoka. My wife suggested a Avatar: The Last Airbender name, Toph, which was going to be short for Toffee, because she has like a black and brown kind of look, like a toffee look.
Yeah.
And then Sabine Wren. Wren was another name, but in the end, Rayla won the day. Her full name is Rayla Ray Swisher, because we wanted to get the Star Wars name in there, and of course middle name her, because I mean that's what you do, right? You middle name your dog so that when they get in trouble, you can yell at them.
Exactly.
So we did that, and since then, man, it's been half of my life, like potty training, getting a ritual of like feeding and stuff. But it's been a blast. Like other than like getting woken up at 4 a.m. to make sure she's not going to pee on our floor. It's been great, and really excited. The kids have been loving her. Mindy, the family, the in-laws, everybody's in love with her. And, besides, of course, those puppy teeth, let me tell you, you can see a little mark on my hand there.
Battle scars
And
already.
my daughter has a long one across her hand, but she's taking it like a champ. She's like, I'm bleeding everywhere, but I love her. So it's been so far, it's been great. I mean, I know it's the first week. There definitely was a day or two where I was like, well, the honeymoon period's over, when she had pooped in every room, peed in every room. But thankfully we have no carpets in Brazil, so
Yes.
it's all good. So yeah,
There's something magical about a new puppy.
oh
Like,
man,
It's so much fun.
The feel, it's like,
Yeah, dude, it's so much fun.
smell. They just
Oh yeah,
it's
the
wonderful.
smell. Yeah.
The puppy breath.
Well, the puppy breath's not that great. It definitely there's a touch of skunk and a touch of feet, and but even still, like, we love her. It's great. It was love at first sight.
It's awesome.
She's taking a nap. She sleeps a lot like a baby, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Sweet deal.
yep, that's my update. Puppy update. So there'll be lots more puppy updates coming our way in the future.
Nice. Just
But-
real quick before we jump into
Oh yeah,
the main
we
event.
got lots in the chat going on, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to shout out the chat real quick.
Shout it out.
I don't want you guys to be ignored. Of course, we've got Bagheera in there. We've got Bengalman09. Eric is in there. We've got Alito MM in there. We've got our buddy Justin in there.
The pastor Justin.
Yep, the Pastor Justin.
Who said kennel crates are legit. He is very right. You were
Agreed,
so right.
Agreed.
And Alito MM said that he loves the character of Rayla. So thanks for that. There's somebody who's watched the Dragon Prince.
Alito is my wife.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Alito, welcome. I'm so sorry for, having to deal with Bernabe every day, but you know what? God bless you and all you do.
I'm an acquired taste. Yep.
You're the best.
And then a couple of the guys used some sound alerts, like I told you, the Back to the Future twinkle, and then Bengalman used the Mozambique here effect. So sorry, you guys can't hear that. I can hear that, and Stream can hear it, but
I can't hear it either. I'm very jealous.
Yeah, sorry. I
It's all
wish
good.
I wish I could fix it to do that, but unfortunately I
Yeah.
can't. But yes, guys, welcome.
Welcome. We're so glad you're here. And Bernabe, you're supposed to refer to your wife now as your stalker. That's what she said on Twitch.
Every breath you take.
Yeah. Tiptoe by the window. All right, guys, with that, let's tiptoe to the tulips of Fiction Frenzy, our March Madness of fictional characters.
You are a
we
ninja.
We built the list last week.
Our March
and-
Madness in
or
June.
2 weeks ago. Yep, that's right. June Madness with fictional characters. These have got to be some of the weirdest matchups ever, and I can't wait to jump into it.
Thank you, randomizer.
Do we want to go into any kind of rules, or
I do have a question about the rules, and
We're
I
gonna
think it's an
improv it?
important one.
Yeah, what is it?
They're allowed to use their powers that they have, correct? This isn't
wait,
just a
are they
straight boxing
fighting?
match.
I don't. Is this a fight?
So the way
Oh,
I
we're
looked
not.
at
This is not a brawl.
Yeah, so I looked at this.
No,
as,
Ronnie's ready for everybody to beat each
Yeah.
other
I
up.
thought this was fisticuffs.
Yeah, Ronnie, we kind of already did this. Who would win in a fight, kind of thing. So I mean, at least from my point of view, I mean, however you guys went about it, I guess.
Yeah, I
that's
mean, because
fine.
it'd be hard if it's like George Costanza versus the Green Ranger. It's like it can't really be a fight.
Totally George Costanza. He
Yeah.
He probably just gonna fall asleep under his desk and miss the fight.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, the way I looked at these is like which is the better character
Okay.
at least in my view.
Yeah, that's a
who
perfect
we
way to
like,
look at it.
who we feel is deep, like has some depth to them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That sounds good. Well, those are the rules then.
And then majority rules, so it has to be
Yeah.
3-2.
Yep,
We
and
got 5
Bernabe
people.
is the tiebreaker.
Oh snap! All right.
Every round, every matchup.
If there is a tie.
That's too much power.
Yeah, I mean, technically there's 5.
I'm okay with that.
Technically there's 5 of us now, so
I mean, really, whoever goes last is the tiebreaker.
Right, I guess. Yeah.
Could
We're
be.
going the
Yeah.
same order.
Mhm.
All right. Well,
Okay.
guys, we got 64. We got lots of characters to go through. So,
we got
whoever's in
ground to cover.
charge of the little graphic over here,
rock and roll.
Which is
lead
Patrick.
the way. Patrick, lead us in, brother.
Okay, so the first matchup we got is Frank Fontaine from. So I think he's from BioShock, and I'm
He
not.
is.
That is correct.
That's the GMG VGBC, one of those games this year that we're gonna
Yeah.
play.
We can't really give spoilers.
So I
Oh,
don't know who
that's
that
right.
is, but he is facing against the Pirates of the Caribbean's Jack Sparrow. And
I'm just gonna go-
I'm just gonna go first. I'm gonna
go
say
ahead.
Jack Sparrow.
Me too. I mean, this is pointless. Why
Same.
vote for a guy we can't
Jack
even talk about?
Sparrow. I have
It's
no
like,
idea
hey.
who the other person is.
Yeah,
I know who
I
he
can't
is.
tell you without spoiling it. So.
He's a good character. So for the you BioShock fans out there, know that Mark and I agree with you, but it just we
Not
can't
that
do it.
much though.
yeah.
Not enough.
I still
So-
go Jack Sparrow, knowing who Frank Fontaine is.
I'm
Why is the
sure.
rum always
su-
gone.
I'm sure we're gonna hurt some people, some sensibilities with this, but
Oh yeah, totally.
yeah.
There's gonna be
I'm
some.
There's going to be a lot of people that
Yeah.
are going to be hurt from
Mhm.
these
Wait,
picks.
Yep.
Bernabe, did you say yours? Because you're the tiebreaker.
Oh yeah, Jack Sparrow. Yeah, I
I'm just-
I have
I
no
was
idea.
I was
who
gonna
the
say
other
that's
one is.
unanimous.
Yeah,
That's across the board.
Unanimous
that's
vote.
fine.
Do you guys think that'll be the only unanimous one, or are we gonna?
No,
I think there's
gonna be
there's going to be
There are a
some
couple
others.
of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
well,
So the next matchup is we got the Green Power Ranger versus Cloud Strife. Maybe?
Yep.
Yes.
That's right. Cloud
From
Strife, you
Final
got it.
Fantasy games.
Final
Uh,
Fantasy 7.
Is he
And
only
Final
in Final
VII
Fantasy 7?
remake.
Is that it?
Yes.
Is that the only game?
Kingdom. He's also in Kingdom Hearts
Yeah, but
If we're
Comes
talking
from-
specifically,
as a Final Fantasy VII character.
yeah, every
Okay.
Final Fantasy has different story and different characters. Yeah.
Yeah, it never repeats.
All right. So Mark, you go first.
there was no even close race here with me.
Cloud
and
Strife,
especially-
then. Okay. Next.
Absolutely not. No, I have so little connection with Final Fantasy VII, to be honest. Like, Cloud's a cool character and everything, but I have a major connection to the Green Ranger. Obviously, I grew up absolutely loving Power Rangers. The Green Ranger, as virtually almost everybody's, not everybody, but lots of people.
Yeah, easy with the
was
generalities. But
basically, yeah. He was very, very, very popular. He was probably one of the most popular Rangers out there. He's definitely
Still
the
is.
longest serving Ranger for sure. He's been in so many different iterations
Mhm.
of the
So-
show.
So you're voting for Tommy, not the Green Ranger.
Yes, specifically in this case, the Green Ranger we are referring to is Tommy.
Tommy.
Yeah. So yes, for me, Green Ranger, hands down, final answer. No phone a friend.
Even though he plays a flute through his helmet, that sounds like a synthesizer.
Listen, let's not get into
I don't think Logic is going to be our guy for this.
No.
Just want to make sure.
Listen, the dude drives a giant freaking dragon Zord. Come on now.
Come on now.
That
Yeah.
thing's pretty sweet.
I'm with you, Mark. Green Ranger. I don't have any connection to Cloud. I think the Green Ranger's depth is huge. I mean, he's a bad guy that becomes a good guy, that becomes a bad guy, that becomes a good guy. Plus, he has the best relationship love interest of all time with Kimberly. Who does Cloud
Spoilers.
have?
This sounds like
Cloud have?
professional wrestling.
Cloud has.
He was a bad guy, then he was a good guy.
He has Tifa and Aerith.
Oh, so he's has multiple.
Well,
I cannot tell you without
Yeah.
giving you spoilers.
There's a lot of polyamory going on around
yeah,
here.
we can't.
Not quite.
Not quite. That's not how it
That's
works.
against
Yeah.
my religion. So Green Ranger.
All right. Well, you're going to use that. It's against your religion for every character, my friend.
Just for this one. Just for
Doubt
this one. I get one.
Doubt
I'm using it now.
Everybody gets one.
The one
I also have 51 other cards I'm gonna play. So
yeah, that sounds about right.
I mean, you can use
geez.
whatever justification you want to vote. It's
Yeah.
your vote.
Yeah.
all right, Ronnie, you're next. What's up?
Green Ranger.
Oh, all right. Well, there
Did
it
not see
is.
that coming.
Keep it simple.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Cloud because he needs representation. He is a very deep character that I can't go into spoilers about because people are playing that old remake. But
Same.
he's a guy that pretty much is a big jerk and is only out for himself, and he learns to not be that way. And it's a beautiful story, but can't really rep it any more than that.
Yeah.
Let's just move on to this heavyweight battle next.
Yeah, let's move on. Yeah.
So, all right. The next.
Wait,
the next
I want to know
matchup.
Bernabe's pick.
Oh.
Oh, he's the same.
I was gonna go with Cloud
Yeah.
All
for the
right.
same
Yeah,
reasons
that-
as Lucas.
Represent. I just wanted to
That's
make
fair.
sure. Okay.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
just wanted to hear it.
All right. The next
Now this
matchup
one. Gosh.
is Yoda versus Gandalf.
It's gonna be hard.
All right.
It's Yoda for me. I'll say it first.
Decisions were made here. for
Now, if
sure.
this were a fight like Ronnie had mentioned earlier, I would totally go for Yoda. But I'm just going to go ahead and say it's Gandalf all the way. One, Gandalf is much easier to understand his wisdom. Yoda, come on, you got to talk backwards the whole time, like overdoing it.
I mean,
Overdone.
Gandalf abandoned his party just to gain the XP of the Balrog.
But then he saved him.
There it is.
Lots of times. He's still a good teammate. He did it for the group.
So
Just had to throw that out there.
Lem is in the chat. He's like, "What are we trying to decide? Best character? Yes, basically.
Yes.
Yep.
Hey, Lem.
What's up,
Shout outs
Lem?
to Lem, cuzzo.
Yep. We're picking
Happy
Yoda
birthday,
Gandalf.
Lem!
Is it his birthday today?
Every day is Lem's birthday.
Oh,
Okay, fair enough. Happy,
Well, happy birthday, Lem.
Happy on birthday,
I was
Lem.
gonna say I missed
All right.
my cousin's birthday. What the heck?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. All right, Mark.
He
You're-
says,
you're
"Shut
up,
it,
Gandalf."
Butters."
I had to.
Okay. Yeah. I think in this case, although I love them both, I absolutely do, but Yoda, I'm gonna
All
have to
right.
go Yoda. I love the. The thing is, he's such a wise character, and like once you meet him when he's much older in life, like when he first starts training Luke, he's just funny. But he still has that wisdom, and plus he's a freaking Jedi. And like
Dude, when he
one of the
fights
most
the
powerful
Emperor,
Jedi.
that was an awesome fight scene.
That
Yep.
was an awesome fight scene.
Yep. Flipping around, bouncing like he's a freaking pinball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was sweet.
But mad respect for Gandalf, the gray
Mm.
and the white.
Gotcha. All right.
All right, Bernabe. Who do you have?
How's the vote going?
It is two Yoda, one Gandalf right now.
Ooh.
Come on, represent. Let's go.
No, I'm voting for Yoda.
Oh, there
Yeah.
we go.
No
This
Gandalf
one I
for
go.
me.
I gotta go with Yoda. Yeah. I mean, Gandalf is great.
I have
but-
Gandalf in my final four. I'm
Your bracket is busted.
Oh,
bracket
yeah.
is busted.
Gandalf is great,
man.
but Yoda is the master. Yeah.
All right. So then I'm gonna also pick Yoda, but that's a moot point because it is 4-1. All right, next
is
matchup is
Moot.
Captain America
This is the worst.
versus Tommy Callahan. Now, Lucas, who is
Come on.
Tommy Callahan?
Yeah. Who's Tommy
Oh,
Callahan?
He's the star of Tommy Boy, aka
Oh,
guys. Oh wait,
Chris Farley.
Farley.
Oh, Chris Farley. Okay.
Chris
Yeah, I
Farley.
remember that one. Yeah.
I mean, he's the hero of heroes. He saves the brake pad company of Sandusky, Ohio.
He
And he
makes
does it
sure
in style.
the rotary girders are girding.
He can
I
take
think,
2x4s right
Tommy-
here to the face.
Tommy
He
saved
can be a fat
Sandusky.
guy in a little coat.
Captain
Yeah, I don't
America
know.
saved
I
the
don't know.
universe.
I don't know if we want to get into
So,
saves.
is that the movie where they're driving with James Spader and they have
Oh, you mean David Spade?
David Spade, yeah, and they have
Yes.
like an oil can under the.
Yep.
Yes,
The
and,
hood
and-
and the hood
Okay.
comes
That's
up. Yeah, I love Tommy,
That guy in a little coat.
All
but I gotta
Lucas,
go Cap. I gotta go
You're
Cap.
gonna go Cap? Ronnie?
Yeah, he's
Cap.
the man.
Cap. I'm going Cap.
Yeah, man.
Captain
America's
America.
America's posterior.
Sweet. I mean, I chose Tommy and I wanted to go for him, but I couldn't over Cap.
Yep, Captain
All right.
America all the way.
Okay. All right. Next matchup is Indiana Jones versus Raymond Reddington
Who is
from
Raymond
Blacklist.
Reddington?
He's
feel
James
like this is
Spader
a
from
no-brainer,
Blacklist.
Yeah, the movie show with Blacklist.
Oh, right. Yes.
Mhm.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna say Indiana Jones.
Agreed. Indiana Jones.
I'm going Raymond Reddington.
I actually went red.
I actually think, as
Oh.
far as character goes, like Reddington is so much deeper of a character than Indiana Jones is.
Just like Cloud for most of you, Reddington, I have no idea what's happening. So Indiana Jones.
Honestly, he's a great character.
I mean, based on my ignorance of the character, I had to go with Indiana Jones, unless you change my mind.
Nope, I got nothing to change your mind.
Okay.
Indiana
show-
Yeah, you would
Jones
need
it
to.
is.
you need
This
to
show's
actually
built
watch
on
the show.
ignorance.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones, just by that scene in Raiders of the Lost Ark, where the guy with the sword starting doing his thing, and he's like, eh.
Shoots him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you realize in that scene that Harrison Ford totally had like the bubble guts.
Uh-huh.
And that's why he
That's
shot
why
him
he did
instead
that.
of use the sword. Yeah.
All right, Indiana Jones wins that one. The next matchup is the Phantom from the Phantom of the Opera
Oh, that
versus
Phantom.
Joey Tribbiani.
I thought
from
I
Friends.
thought this
How you
was the
doing?
other Phantom, that guy in the purple suit.
That's a
Oh.
good pull, though. That's a good
Oh.
pull.
That is a good pull.
Maybe
I
not.
love
Well,
Phantom.
I
You
don't
can put
know.
them together, and it's still Joey Tribbiani.
You make it hard for me.
Joey, his character. I mean, we get 10 seasons of.
Oh, he's got the mask and
Nice.
everything.
I think you know-
Representation.
Fanboy.
My vote, right?
Look at the rep.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm with you, Bernabe. There's some great music in Phantom of the Opera, but the fact that the character himself kidnaps people and kills people because
Yep.
he doesn't agree with them.
The character is a very deep, written story for him.
It does,
Yeah,
it does.
I got with the Phantom,
All right,
and actually nobody really loves him.
it's true. That's the problem. He needs real, true love.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
You
sorry.
can't force it.
I don't have enough Friends background, but I have a lot of Phantom background.
Oh,
Fair enough.
And this
So-
one hurts me because I love Joy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joey
So
has the
it's-
greatest development through Friends.
it is 2-2 now. Ronnie, you are the tiebreaker.
Joey Tribbiani.
Yes.
I can't believe
Ride
Joey
that Joey
Tribbiani.
train.
Actually, yes, I can believe Joey Tribbiani.
Yeah.
Right.
I had to remember what podcast I'm on.
That is correct.
All right. Next matchup is Superman versus Aragorn.
I'm going for
I
the
kn-
true king.
I
Aragorn.
know how Patrick is voting. I think.
Really? I have no idea.
I will be the tiebreaker.
I doubt it. Really
yeah,
doubt it.
yeah, you're right. I'm going Superman. His character is just of any almost anybody on here, he has the greatest story.
I gotta be honest. I was gonna go Aragorn, and you just laid that down right there. Like I was like, oh, I'm a Superman hater though, publicly.
Come on, give it in. Give in
com-
to your hate, Ronnie. Give it
He
in.
comes to Earth to save humanity from itself.
Aragorn.
But he
is the
runs like an
man.
ostrich.
Exactly. Aragorn. Aragorn
that
is
he was
the real
training.
king.
He was young. I mean, when you were 18, did you run like that? Probably.
I've probably looked worse.
You probably look like the Flash.
But Ronnie wouldn't pick himself in a bracket, so
I would.
Yeah.
I would do that.
My problem with the classic character of Superman, like the classic comics, is like he's a super nice Boy Scout.
Yeah.
I don't believe that as a character.
I'm behind Bernabe on this one.
I like the modern Superman that has more problems on himself.
this be an upset in the making?
No, I'm voting for Aragorn.
It could be. It could be.
I'm voting Aragorn.
Pat?
I have Aragorn. Yeah.
So
Pat?
is that
That's,
is that
Oh,
Wait,
Mark.
what are you doing?
yeah. Pat, I'm with you. Superman.
Yeah,
So
I
3-2.
figured you would be. I mean, you got to have Batman versus Superman. You can't do Batman versus Aragorn.
Well, I
wait,
respect
hold on.
Superman.
What is it? Was it 3 Aragorns?
Yeah.
Yep, 3 Aragorns.
3 Aragorns.
Yep.
Pat's about to quit. He's quitting.
That means Superman's gone. Goodness.
Aragorn's in my
gone.
league.
All right,
I'm
if
happy.
that's the way we're gonna play it.
Patrick is like, okay, I'm done. See you guys tomorrow.
Listen, like I said, Pat, like I said last episode, I am fully expecting Ferris Bueller to beat Batman when we get to.
I mean, it's possible. But
It's
no, in all
possible.
seriousness, I picked Aragorn just because of his he has the humility of Superman. But his development through the 3 books or 3 movies, regardless of what direction you go. What did I do?
You don't see it, but Pat is totally changing it to Superman.
Nice. But I really like the development of Aragorn. Superman is. Oh, I see it now. I hate you. Yeah. So I'm not.
All right.
Trying to be a
Okay, moving
Superman
on.
hater. I like
Moving on.
Superman though.
All right.
Let's not beat
the
this dead
matchup
horse.
of the century: George Costanza versus Captain Holt from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Okay.
9.
Oh, that's the African American guy, right?
Yeah, he is
Yep.
the captain
The captain.
of the precinct.
Mm-hmm. He's hilarious. I mean, I know Costanza is a part of a hilarious show, but Costanza, in comparison to all the other characters of Seinfeld, not the most funny. Holt, in his dry humor, where he's like, I am laughing right now.
I have
Yeah.
one word for
Holt
you.
is so good.
Just say it. Call him it. Say it to his face.
Festivus.
Festivus for the rest of us.
See, I'm gonna
Festivus
say,
for the rest of us.
if I am comparing these two, George is a jerk. And
Yes,
Captain
he
Holt
is. Yeah.
a
Huge trick.
nice, very upstanding guy, and I'm just gonna base it off of that. So
Okay.
I'm going Captain Holt.
I'm gonna
9-9?
do a write-in. I'm just gonna do a write-in.
No write-ins.
Nope.
That's unacceptable.
Okay. Well,
gotta-
okay. So I have more background with George Costanza than I do with Captain Holt. I have never seen an episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, so George Costanza is my vote.
Same. I'm going with George.
I am too.
Ooh.
Saw that coming.
Ooh.
I've never seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine, honestly.
Oh, really? Come on, man.
Never seen it.
I need to talk
All
to
right.
Elizabeth.
But
and be like,
to your point,
"Elizabeth,
Lucas, I think George Costanza is not necessarily the best character on the show, but if you take George, Kramer, and Elaine, they were the show. Really, Jerry's the
You
least
can-
funny
yeah.
guy there.
No, I get it. I
So-
get what part he played, but him as a character, didn't like him.
So Lem in the chat says 100% the captain is a standalone character. George needs others to be funny.
Exactly. Thank you, Lim. Love you.
I mean, the wallet. No? You don't remember that one?
it's not
an
enough.
idiot.
It's not enough.
It's an idiot. Yeah, that's
He
true.
eats garbage. He eats.
Yeah,
out of
it was
trash
on the
cans.
top. What do you mean?
It was on the top. I mean,
Ronnie Eric says you would love it. The Brooklyn Nine-Nine is your humor, Ronnie.
I actually think I would like the
Exactly.
show.
It's basically The
I think it would.
Office in a police precinct. That's what it
Much
is.
faster humor.
Yeah.
It's boom, 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 boom.
I like Andy Samberg though. I mean, everything he does is hilarious. I think
Cool,
so.
cool.
I think I would like it.
Cool.
Next matchup,
All right.
we have. I don't think this one should even be in here, but Julius.
so
First
bizarre.
off, who is Julius?
Who is Julius?
Remember the Titans, Julius.
Yeah, he's a
Ah.
real
Wrong side,
person.
left side.
I don't know how he ended up
Yeah.
on here.
Which one is Julius?
He's best friends with the guy who has the accident at the end.
Oh, the
He like meets his mom and
He's
everything.
he's
his
the
left
African-American
side.
player that
Yeah.
he's left
his
side.
left side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yes.
Versus Albus Dumbledore.
Well, Dumbledore is a jerk.
I'm going Dumbledore.
Yeah,
I'm
still
going Dumbledore,
I'm
too.
still going Dumbledore.
As much as I
powerful,
think
dude.
Remember the Titans is like one of the most, probably the best
Yeah,
sports
I mean-
movie I've ever seen. Like it's fantastic. But
I'm going with Dumbledore, but he's a jerk. He pretty much used Harry Potter the entire series.
I haven't gotten to the using yet. I'm still
Spoilers.
4 behind.
He still cares for him. Come on.
Eh.
Don't belittle his actions just because he, may or may not have manipulated things so that.
May or may not.
The ends justified the means.
And I'm not gonna give you the biggest spoiler that I'm sure you already know.
Can I just say that in the first 3 movies that I've seen so far, every problem basically could have been avoided if Harry just talked to Dumbledore about what was going on.
That's pretty much the entire.
Every
thing.
single one. I was
And-
like, oh wow, he's
and-
not going
That
to tell
is
him
true.
And
again.
Harry will be dead by the middle of the
Exactly.
first book if it wasn't for Hermione.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. Hey, you have an agreement with a Lim. He said that in the last 6 movies, Dumbledore's a jerk.
Yeah, he's a
Bear
jerk.
in mind, there's 8.
Eric says Dumbledore is death. Well, death just beat Julius. Sorry.
Oh, all right. Next matchup. So Dumbledore won that one handedly.
Yeah.
The next one is Peter Griffin from Family Guy versus Spider-Man.
Everybody
Which
gets one.
Spider-Man?
It's up to you.
Well,
pick.
let's put it this way: Miles
favorite.
Morales is already on this list.
Okay, so it's Peter
Peter
Parker.
Parker.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
Peter Parker.
okay. Yeah. I'm going with Spider-Man.
Me
Yep.
too.
Spider-Man,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
unanimous.
All right. Easy peasy. First, second unanimous, I guess, of the night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next
This
This
one
one,
Next
is
one
gonna make me cry.
is Ferris Bueller versus Batman.
Which Batman?
I'm going.
Yes.
I think we need to say
Much
that
as
with
I
each
don't
character
want
reveal. Which one?
Batman to win. I'm gonna have to say Batman.
I mean, because
Ferris
Me
Bueller's
too.
a jerk. Speaking of jerks,
Yeah, he's the Dumbledore of high school.
In all honesty, I have
Yeah.
to go with Batman also.
I mean, I've pretty much said my piece on.
We
on
know your
Batman.
answer.
Yeah.
BS. Is that what you said?
hold on.
For those not seeing the visuals, Patrick referred
Be
to
Superman.
Superman.
as BS for be Superman. Don't be Batman, be Superman.
All right. Next matchup, we got Goku versus Buddy the Elf.
I have
Which,
to. I have to
which
point out-
Goku?
Wow.
Which Goku?
There's only one.
I have to.
Who is Goku? Is the
Technically,
question for me.
there's more than one. But anyway,
Well,
Yeah. Hey.
Goku Black.
Goku Black doesn't count. He's not Goku.
Yeah.
So
How
who
dare
is
you, sir.
Goku for those of the uninitiated?
He's 9,000 points.
He's the main
He's over
character
9,000,
of Dragon Ball.
excuse
He's over 9,000. Yeah, he's over
Yes, he is
9,000.
the main character of the entire Dragon Ball series.
Before we answer this, let's go back to the chat here. Because you done messed up, said Batman beats the bleep out of people for petty theft.
Yeah, it's like,
You gotta-
I'm
you
not
gotta-
gonna kill you.
You gotta
You know
read
what?
the
I'm gonna
rest of
send
it,
you
too.
to the hospital.
I'm with AA Ron. I changed my vote to Ferris Bueller. It doesn't make a difference. He's right.
Yeah,
he's
you
right.
have to read the rest of his comment. He says Batman beats the crap out of people for petty theft. That said, Batman.
Man,
Batman.
Still Batman, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay, so Goku versus Buddy.
I'm going with Goku.
I had no idea that was going to happen. I did not see that coming. You're
I
like the
think-
president of our anime chat in Discord,
Yeah.
so it only makes sense. Fitness and
I mean,
anime. That's Bernabe.
Even though I am not particularly fond of Goku as a character, I'm gonna go with him on this one.
Fair enough.
Yep, I am a Dragon Ball fan through and through.
Yep.
Although I love me some Buddy the Elf around Christmas time.
Hope you find your dad.
I
I
don't
don't know who
see-
Goku is, but I'm picking Goku because I know the character of Buddy the Elf, and it's just there's not a ton there.
Yep. Yeah.
All right,
definitely.
well then Goku it is.
I went for Buddy the Elf because
I went for Buddy the Elf.
That's right, my man. Fist bump.
Mm-hmm.
And here's another weird one.
Miles Morales versus Santa Claus. I'm gonna say it right now, Santa Claus.
I'm gonna also say it right now, Santa Claus.
Listen,
Santa Claus.
Miles Morales can swing on webs and has like electrical like venom powers, but Santa Claus
Santa
sees you when you're sleeping and knows when you're awake.
Yeah,
He's
and
a
he can
giver.
deliver presents to the entire world in one night, in 6 hours.
That Miles.
Yeah, but he should be disqualified
Fun.
because it was supposed to be about fictional characters and he's real.
That's exactly right.
Oh,
Also, Miles Morales is Latino, so I'm going with Miles.
Good call. Good call, Brandon. I respect that.
Yeah.
But yeah, my vote's still Santa Claus.
Yeah, I know.
Tim Allen, Santa Claus.
I love
Oh,
Miles
yeah, Tim Allen,
Morales,
Santa
but I
Claus.
just
That's
want to
what I'm
see
talking
Santa
about.
Claus keep going. So
How far you go? I mean, he's going
All
to go
right.
farther than Superman, unfortunately.
Yep.
that was no
Lem-
fault of
Lem-
mine, Pat. Just want to put that on record.
Lem said
It-
Miles, Santa is a creeper.
Yeah, that's also true.
He's an inverted cat burglar. Okay, he's not a
I'm just
creeper.
gonna say
It's
this
No.
right
not
now.
like watching
He
people.
sees you when you're sleeping. Come
that's
on.
true. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
In my
Still Santa
in my
Claus.
personal bracket, I had Santa Claus going farther than Superman.
That's interesting. He's a thorough guy though because he makes lists and checks them twice.
Yeah, he's very diligent in his work. Good job.
Luca, you're all in about the list, aren't you?
I am. I keep looking at my list. I'm like,
Yeah, you're like, ooh.
what do I got coming up?
All right. Next matchup is Han Solo versus Gollum.
Is this the second Star Wars versus Lord of the Rings that we have?
Is it?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Yep. Good call.
Yeah, because
Good
we had
call, good
Yoda
call.
versus Gandalf.
Wow. How about that?
So
I'm gonna
so random.
Hobbitses.
It yes. I'm gonna say that it's not even close for me. It's Han Solo.
Hmm.
I respect that.
Lucas, what are you going with?
I'm actually I love Han Solo, but I don't like that. I don't feel like Han Solo has a grand character development. I like him as a character, and I know that I recognize
He's just a
that
smuggler, really.
he's a smuggler, and then he kind of goes back and forth from being a nice guy to a smuggler, until stuff happens.
There is a
But-
grander arc though with him.
There is, but it's not. I think it's overblown. I think he's just cool, and so you like
He's
him as
just-
a character. And I love Han Solo.
He
for
is
that.
an archetypical scoundrel.
He is, but
Except
I
for when he
like-
comes back and saves them in the Death Star fight
Yeah.
and
He
allows
does.
Luke to take the shot. I mean, that's the ultimate good.
I mean, that was upstanding. Yeah, and that's part of his arc. I'll give him that. But I just really love Gollum, like the back and forth in Lord of the Rings, where he's like, "Larp, not listening," and he's just talking to himself, and just all the stuff that happens. I love
mean,
Gollum.
If
Yeah,
you
but it's
think
two
it that
different
way, then Gollum doesn't have a lot of development.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he's schizophrenic. He's got two characters going on at the same time.
Doesn't he just
He's
at
got
the end
Smeagol.
still is going for the precious?
Well,
yeah, he takes
does,
it right into the fight.
Yep.
He does. But he's just like a smuggler. He goes back to that life, and then but he saves the day. He's the reason
Eric
that
in the chat
Sauron
said-
is destroyed.
They made a whole movie about Han Solo. They have
Yeah, and Ronnie didn't see it.
Yeah, but
That's
You
true.
should.
Who's the
I will
who's the
eventually watch
real
it.
who's the real
it
fan? now?
wasn't that great.
I thought it
them
was
out.
good. I liked Solo.
I did like it too.
I thought it was okay.
All right.
I enjoyed it.
I was
So,
expecting Rogue One, but like
So
In
we
the
got
words
1-1.
of- In the
Bernabe,
words of
who are you picking? Bernabe.
me?
Yeah.
What me?
Who are you
Pick it.
picking?
because
Uh,
you're next on
Only
the
one to
list.
one right now, so you're not the tiebreaker.
Okay,
Yeah, you're
Either
tiebreaker.
way.
You're 1-1.
Han Solo.
Oh, 2-1 Han Solo.
Yep.
Mark.
in the words of Lando Calrissian, Han Solo.
Han.
Yeah, he calls him Han in the
Just
Mhm.
get under his
Han?
skin.
yeah.
Han
Two
Solo.
ends?
Han Solo.
Han Solo.
Two ends. It's an NM.
I ain't mad at that. Han Solo's
Pam.
Han Solo's the man.
All right. So Han
So-
Solo's beat Gollum. Next
We have
matchup
Star Wars over Lord of the Rings. Interesting.
is Commander Shepard from the Mass Effect universe versus Tyler Durden from Fight Club.
Oh.
I'm going with Tyler Durden. As much as I love Mass Effect, I absolutely love the character in Fight Club.
Is that Brad Pitt or
Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah?
Well,
Yes.
you can't really say much without.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why Tyler Pitt or the other guy,
Or yes,
Edward
that is
Norton.
correct.
Edward
Yes.
Norton. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
It's
going
like
with
a
Tyler Durden. Yep.
over 20-year-old movie. So
It's over 20 years old.
yeah, it came out in
Yes.
'99, I believe.
It
99
is
or
Tyler
2000.
Durden for me as well.
We're old.
Wow.
You guys are old.
That's fair.
Touche.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Tyler Durden here just because I really haven't played Mass Effect.
Me
So,
neither.
De facto.
I'm gonna say Shepard, just to be different.
I mean, your character could be totally different from my character.
Exactly. My Shepard was just a great guy, upstanding guy. Tyler Durden
Yeah.
wasn't.
And it could
He had
be
issues.
the female shepherd, too.
Could be.
All right. Tyler Durden wins that one. The next one is the man with no name, Clint Eastwood, his character in the spaghetti westerns, versus Vegeta. I don't know.
Wow. Wow.
I'm so
In
glad.
Spanish,
I'm so glad
in
read that.
Spanish is Vegeta. In English is Vegeta.
Yeah, Vegeta.
I'm going with the Prince of the
Fajita.
Science,
Well, in Japanese, isn't
Fajita.
it with a B though? It's like Vegeta.
Vegeta.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. All right.
Yeah. So Vegeta. Yeah.
So I got
I'm
one of the
going-
pronunciations right. Let's go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
So-
saying Vegeta all the way.
I'm saying Vegeta all the way. Yep.
Didn't you say that was your favorite character, Bernabe?
That's correct. Yeah. He's not only the Prince of the Science and the last one in there, but he's also a great father figure.
Yeah.
Okay. That's your
Eric
favorite
is
character?
also going
Then-
for Vegeta, and so is Alito.
Well, I'm going to
Which
go and
that's
start it
not
off
fair.
with Clint Eastwood.
I'm going to
That's
say
what I'm
Clint Eastwood as well.
I'm also
Oh.
saying Clint Eastwood.
Oh, the come from behind
Another
victory.
upset.
Yeah.
Just
upset.
happened.
I knew that was going to happen.
I wasn't surprised by that at all.
Yeah.
Me
I
neither.
was so glad they both led the way.
Came back from behind.
It's Clint Eastwood, man. Come on. You
We're going to do the other side first?
Now
or
we're going to
gonna
the other
complete-
side.
Okay.
All right. Pop
Stay
it
with
over.
round
Probably
one.
we should probably go a little faster on this side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Li-
What the
lightning
absolute
round.
crap with this?
Doug
This is the most
And I like how-
ridiculous.
versus
Doug-
Thanos.
Doug is in the number one spot traditionally. I think that's hilarious.
That is.
Definitely not number one.
Is anybody picking Doug? Let's just throw
No,
that
I'm
out.
gonna
Thanos.
say,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Doug.
All right.
Thanos.
Just cause.
Whatever.
It is
Yeah.
Thanos for me also.
Thanos.
I think
yeah.
Thanos is an awesome character, even though he's
Yeah.
evil. I mean, like just the evilness of Thanos, like is
Agreed.
it's just an
Agreed.
awesome. He's like the best bad guy I've ever seen.
He's a bad
He
guy
just
that I'm
wanted
like,
balance.
I don't always disagree with you.
And honestly, that's a part of it though. Like he is bad, but he's trying to do a thing that, like, for the greater good. Like
He's trying to save
he
lives.
sees it that way, and it's like, I mean, you can see it that way, but he's also a maniac.
In
Yeah,
the comics,
we're-
yeah.
Yeah.
We're
In
talking
the com-
Quail Man Doug,
Yeah.
Lem.
Well, man.
Whale man Doug. It doesn't matter which Doug you talk about. He's not going anywhere.
We're talking about Doug from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Doug
Another
the funny.
day, another Doug.
All right, so Thanos won that one. The next matchup is
Yeah.
Jay Gatsby
Come on.
versus Darth Vader.
Come on, old sport.
Now, Jay
Listen
Gatsby
here.
is a fantastic character.
He is,
He is.
but
I
not.
mean, there's,
He's no Darth.
but he's
But
not
I'm
Darth
going
Vader.
with Vader.
He's
Yep.
not Darth
I'm going
Vader.
with Vader
Yeah,
as well.
Vader.
Yeah.
Vader as
Vader.
well.
Yeah.
All
Come
right,
on.
okay.
Vader, absolutely.
Darth Vader. Another unanimous decision. Next up is Optimus Prime versus Kratos.
Now, this one could be split because some people.
This
Ronnie
one's
hasn't
tough.
played the game. This
This
is a
one is
tough one.
hard for me.
This
Yeah.
is really, really tough.
I haven't played the game or seen anything involving Transformers.
Oh man.
Ooh,
Okay. So
But you
Where we
know
go from here?
who either both of them are, though.
I do.
Okay.
So you're voting for a god or for an android?
That turns into a truck.
I'll be the I'll be the random
Actually, it's a
tiebreaker on
robot.
this.
Yeah. Okay.
Lem says, "Get out, Ronnie," for not knowing either one.
I'm going with Kratos.
I also am going with Kratos.
I'm gonna go with
For
Optimus Prime.
2018. God of War.
I'm going with Kratos.
All right.
Okay, I don't need to break anything.
Nice.
You don't
I
need
would
to
have went
make
with
up
Optimus
the-
Prime just because I think he's cool.
That's
he is cool,
it's
for
fair.
sure.
Yeah.
All right.
is
We
pretty
have
cool.
we have another Star Wars matchup. Oh no, just kidding. It's Gimli from Lord of the Rings versus Shao Khan from Mortal Kombat.
Almost the same exact thing.
Sure.
Shao Kahn is
Don't they
a Star Wars
both
name,
use
right?
axes, right?
No.
Does Shao Kahn have an axe?
He has a
Or
hammer.
is it it's a
He's
hammer.
a hammer,
right?
yeah.
My bad.
Yeah,
My bad.
yeah.
And that's about where the similarities end.
One uses an
There's
axe,
no
the other a hammer.
similarities.
That's the only similarity.
Yeah, that's the closest
They
thing you
both-
get to a
They
similarity.
both have a
They
weapon.
both have handles on their weapons.
Yes. Yeah, I say Gimli on this one.
Also say Gimli.
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 Yeah.
Gimli's got it.
Yeah, we're going for a Lord of the Rings character.
He was so likable though.
Yeah. Still counts as one.
Yeah, when they're
Salty
counting their
pork.
kills in the middle of like
Yeah.
every battle throughout the series,
26, 27, 28.
it's so hilarious.
You
Aaron.
done messed up. Aaron says Gimli just got a flawless victory.
Well played, AA Ron.
All right,
Oh,
next
perfect.
matchup is Victor Sullivan or Sully from the Uncharted series versus Albert Wesker, the villain from
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil.
Sully.
As much as I love Albert Wesker's character and his evilness in the Resident Evil games, Sully is just every scene where Sully is in a scene with Nathan Drake, it is just awesome.
For sure.
The dialogue that they have and just
Ah.
the smugness that he
Yeah.
has, so I'm gonna go
My
with
favorite-
Sully.
My favorite line from Sully is this: Drake, no!
Yeah, it happens a lot.
Every time you die,
Oh.
he like yells, no, you idiot! Why did you do that
You
again?
idiot. No, Drake, no.
Yeah, as evil as Wesker is, he's very one note to me.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'd
for sure.
Sully, hands down.
And
Ronnie.
Yeah, I don't know either of them.
I was
So
gonna say, do you
I'll
know
go with
that?
Sully
It's
as
all
well. Sure.
all right, here we
Yeah.
go.
That's a great choice. You'd like Sully, Ronnie. I think you would.
All right.
I
He's
believe
like that
you.
uncle that just smokes cigars with you and hangs out, drinks
Yeah.
a scotch.
With a mustache.
Is that the way you think of me?
Wesker would turn you into a zombie. Well, you seem like a guy that would appreciate that.
All right. The next matchup we have is Tony
Let's see my
Stank
bracket.
Tony Stank.
versus
Yeah, he's right here. Tony Stank.
versus Walter White, aka Heisenberg. I mean, I don't as much as I like the Walter White character, Tony Stark is, especially in the MCU and the way Robert Downey Jr. portrays him, it is amazing.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Stark.
Tony Stark.
Yep.
Yeah, let's
no.
go with Tony
Oh, no.
Stark.
Tony Stark, hands
All
down.
right, Tony Stark.
Although Walter White throws a mean pizza on a roof. Hole.
All right, next matchup is Jack Bauer from the series 24 versus Max Payne. I love both these characters,
That's a solid matchup.
Yeah, that is actually pretty
but I'm gonna go with Jack Bauer because Max Payne is a drug addict.
good. That's fair.
I mean, I would be lying if I said that didn't cross my mind.
You say like
Totally Jack
say-
Bauer.
you are going with Jack Bauer because Max Payne is a drug addict?
Yes,
We can't
Jack
endorse that
Bauer
kind
is
of
also
stuff.
a drug addict.
Max Payne his health in the game is taking pills.
Yeah, but Jack Bauer is a drug addict in one of the seasons.
His drug is justice.
One of the seasons. That's his
Justice.
arc is huge.
Justice. I get high.
I'm going with Jack Bauer as well. Yeah.
Jack Bauer.
But can Jack Bauer do bullet time?
He
he's
dodges
got
bullets all
24
the
hours
time. What do you-
every
he doesn't
time.
need bullet time.
But he has a Bluetooth earpiece.
That's fair. Yeah,
Yelling
Jack
at
Bauer.
Chloe he yells at Chloe all the time. All right.
Here's a good one.
This is all randomizer,
Brother
which is
versus
crazy.
brother.
Loki versus Thor.
There's
I'm
no
gonna
way
go
I
with
could pick
Loki.
Loki.
I'm picking Loki. Oh, that's hilarious. We both went at the same time and said the exact opposite.
Yep, I'm picking Thor.
Picking Thor. I'm picking Loki.
I think it's the whole good and bad thing. I mean, even though Loki, I feel like he comes around to being like good, towards the end, but like
right,
he's got a lot of horrible tendencies.
I personally don't think Loki is either bad or good. He's
chaos.
He's his own thing, basically.
Yeah.
He has his moments where he's definitely
opportunistic.
Yeah, he's opportunistic.
Yeah,
and so for that, like, as much as I have mad respect and love for Thor, definitely Loki.
Oof. All right. Bernabe. It's 2 Loki, 1 Thor right now.
Okay. I'm going with Fat Thor.
Fat Thor.
I'm still worth it.
Yes.
I can respect that.
So it's 2-2. So it's up to me. I'm the tiebreaker.
Yep. Oh man.
Drum roll.
I think I would not.
Mainline Avengers.
Oof, man. This Loki series that's coming up, he's got his own series. Thor's got his own movies. But every time Loki is in a scene in the MCU, absolutely steals the scene. And so I'm going to go with Loki.
Fat Thor is also the dude.
Boom.
All right.
Loki moving
He's
on.
playing with Luke Master 69.
All right. So we got the next matchup. We got Vito
This one hurts.
Corleone versus Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Not for me.
I want to say real quick, I got 100% right on that last section. So I'm making up for my broken bracket with Gandalf getting tossed out in the first round. So, all right.
These next two are the hardest for me.
All right. Why are they? Why is Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Vito Corleone hard for you? He's got the Godfather poster on
That's
his
fair.
wall.
Point taken.
Beautiful.
I'm going with Vito Corleone.
Ooh.
Respect that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay.
Also Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Mark?
Yep. I'm gonna have to go with old Obi-Wan.
All right.
I haven't heard
Obi-Wan
Yeah,
has
I
it.
saw that one.
Hello there.
Hello.
There's actually a one of our sound alerts is hello.
Who
there.
has more gifts? Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That's fair.
That's what I'm using as a basis for this bracket. Who has more gifts? I'm
In
just
fact, I'm
changing
gonna
it
use
up.
the sound alert just because right now.
All right. The next matchup is the Doctor from Doctor Who. Not your doctor. The Doctor.
I'm sorry,
Which-
Mark.
Which doctor? That's very important.
Zhivago.
Oh, this guy's gonna go out in the first round. Dang it.
Zhivago.
Versus
Yeah.
Marty McFly. McFly!
That's
I'm going
not.
for the slacker.
I can't be that mad because Marty McFly, but
I'm going with Marty McFly.
uh,
100%.
I'm going with Marty McFly.
Flies have it. Slackers have it.
no, I'm going to say my piece right now, even though
Okay,
he's
say
going
it.
out in the first round.
It started off so aggressive.
So
No.
No.
everybody voted
No.
for McFly?
No, not everybody.
Okay.
Three of us did.
3 out of 5 did.
Okay.
Breathe.
Yeah, I voted for. I don't know. I abstain.
Have some backbone, Bernabe.
Okay, the doctor.
Yeah. No, yeah, the Doctor is such an interesting character just because he travels around basically through time and space.
So does Marty. Okay. Next.
Not
Here we
done
go.
talking.
This is
Patrick's being
Also-
and that'll be 1-1. Mark, you
I'm-
are up.
I'm with Mark on this one. I'm going with the doctor. The character has more depth. Also, each actor that represents the doctor puts a different flavor and spin on the character without breaking the essence of the character. That's why I like the doctor better.
Yeah,
That's a
definitely.
really good,
They're
that's a
all
good description.
they
You
all
only
bring
need one Marty
different-
McFly. You need 10 doctors.
Actually, 13. And they save a plan.
That actually makes it better. Marty
Does
it?
McFly, I think, is one note, in my opinion. He's a cool guy, but one note compared to the Doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
You're
from
probably
Back to
right.
the Future, I prefer Dr. Brown.
That's true. That's fair. I like that. But yeah, the Doctor I think has just so much more depth,
Yeah.
and he's an interesting character in the fact that he's from this race, this elite race of people who have control basically over time, whereas
And have PhDs.
And at one
Yeah.
point, he thought
It's just one.
he destroyed his planet.
yeah,
Lem
That
called us
makes,
heathens.
how does that make him any good? He destroyed his own planet. Moving
No,
on,
because
Marty
he
McFly
didn't.
won.
Because he didn't.
no, we're not done. We're not done yet. He destroyed his own planet because he had to.
Because he had to save the universe.
Mm.
Jerk.
Well,
What he
sounds,
al-
it sounds like Thanos
wait.
to me.
So what the
Marty
Doctor
McFly.
also did was lose in the first round.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, but Marty McFly let his mother in the past see his underwear to save the future.
And he
Yeah.
totally, unwillingly, I'll give it, but totally made out with his mother.
Oh yeah.
And he definitely kissed his mother. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a sacrifice.
Alito says, spoiler.
No,
Should have given that away.
All right, next matchup is Rick Wild Thing Vaughn for Major League versus Peter Pan.
Oh, I know
Wild
what that one
thing.
is, yeah.
Burn, burn, dun, dun, dun. Yeah, Rick Vaughn for me.
Rick Vaughn for me. Forget the curveball, Ricky. Give him the heater.
I'm going with Peter Pan, but from Hook.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Williams
That's
Peter
a
Pan.
Good.
That's a
pick
good
there,
pull.
but
That is.
Peter.
I'm gonna go with Wild Thing, Rick Vaughn.
Nope. I'm going with Peter Pan because Peter Pan is number one. I haven't actually seen Dodgeball.
Uh-oh. Oh,
It's okay.
Yeah.
You
You
definitely
haven't seen
have-
Dodgeball?
I mean, it's a baseball movie.
it's a major league.
Dodgeball has
This
to
one
go.
is-
Oh, I'm sorry. Why? I don't know. What I was thinking. I think I was thinking Vince Vaughn. I don't know why.
Yeah, and what is
Oh,
Peter
ooh,
Pan in?
no.
Is he in Little Mermaid? Which one is he in?
No, he's in
His own
Peter
book?
Pan. Yeah, I got it.
I haven't seen it either.
Okay, well, no. Peter Pan is my favorite character from classic literature.
Hook is great too, though.
Yeah, and Hook is a
great.
fantastic movie, and it's my favorite classic Disney movie.
Mm-hmm. It's good.
And Rick Vaughn's from my favorite baseball team of all time.
Well, that's good for you, Lucas.
The fictional Cleveland Indians, not the real ones. Who cares about those jokers?
Yeah, the one
It's
with
the
Pedro
fictional.
Serrano and Willie
Yeah.
Mays
Exactly.
Hayes.
Who
Yeah.
cares about baseball?
Is it Rick,
Lem
Rick, I
says-
thought you started tonight. I did. Oh, sorry, I didn't turn it on to the second inning. All right.
Lem says you dink Pat.
All right. Next up is Nathan Drake from Uncharted versus Neo
I already know
from
I'm out
The Matrix.
Who's Nathan Drake?
Nathan Drake is from the Uncharted video
He's-
games.
He's
He's
Sully's
the main character.
I'm going with
Treasure
Mr.
hunting friend.
Anderson.
Yep,
Me too.
Anderson.
Neo.
I don't blame you guys. Neo's a good one. I went with Nathan Drake though, just so you know.
Out of principle.
Yeah,
All right.
it's just too good.
Neo's got it. Next up is Michael Scott versus Gohan.
Yes,
Gohan. Mhm.
nailed it.
Who is Michael Scott?
Gohan Solo.
He's the manager in The Office.
Ah,
The show,
Gohan.
the TV show, The Office. Michael Scott's the manager. I'm going with Michael Scott. I don't know who Gohan is or Gohan.
Yeah, Gohan.
It's Gohan.
Um,
All right.
I mean, it
Mark,
doesn't matter.
Mark, you're going with Gohan.
I am going
Potato,
with
potato.
Gohan. His
Bernabe,
arc,
you're going with Gohan.
That's correct.
his arc
Lucas?
in DBZ is the best.
Actually, Patrick, I want to hear yours first.
I'm going. I don't know who Gohan is. I need a little bit
He's
of backstory on this guy.
Goku's son.
He's who?
He's
The
Goku's
son of Goku.
Goku's son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't help me yet.
He's Clark in
say
Dragon
it,
Ball
Pat.
Z.
Just say it.
Uh,
You want to say
He
it? Just do
gets
it.
he gets trained in martial arts by the rival of Goku.
So
When
he's a villain?
he's what 6 years old?
Yeah.
He's a
And
villain.
He used to
No.
be a villain, and then
Oh my
he
gosh.
changes to
We're
save
really
the
going
earth.
into this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You just need to watch the show, Pat. That's
yeah,
See,
You
I'm
need
going
to.
to tell you things that aren't going to happen. and that's not going to happen.
Well, that's your own problem.
TLDW.
Yeah.
Is it anime?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Do not watch the movie. Do not watch the
Well, he's not going to watch any.
live action,
No chance.
whatever they did with that.
It sounded like this is two Michael Scotts now.
Do Michael
Lucas.
Scott. Yeah.
This takes 20
Lucas is going
minutes
with Gohan.
on Dragon Ball Z for someone to punch someone. They're just like, ah. The other one's like, ah. The other one's like, ah. And they just scream at each other for like 20 minutes. With that being said, Michael Scott ruins at least a dozen episodes of The Office in the first season. I'm going with Gohan.
Dang
who
it.
Actually,
All
is
right.
a nice
Okay.
guy. Kinda. He's a kid. He's kind of bratty, but he's still better than Michael Scott.
All right. So Gohan
Love
takes
you, mean it.
it over Michael Scott. The next matchup is The Rock.
It's a pretty good matchup
versus
too, actually.
This is a really
Wolverine.
good. This is Hugh Jackman, the Wolverine. This is
I agree.
We're going with Hugh Jackman Wolverine
Yeah, there's
versus
no other.
The
no other.
Rock, the
Triple
wrestling persona.
You know, a movie I watched a part of this week was Van Helsing, and I realized he's just Wolverine in that movie.
He really is. He's
It's the
Wolverine.
same exact character.
I
He's
mean,
got guns.
when I think of Wolverine, I think of
Guns.
I
X-Men
think of,
Wolverine.
I think of the
cartoon.
90s cartoon. Yeah.
That
Tin,
too.
tin, tin.
I also think of that one too.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
I'm not sure if it needs to be said, but I'm going to go
Bad
with
one.
Rock.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was kind of a given.
Yeah, and this is a tough one. This is a tough one for me. But I'm going with The Rock. I'm just gonna do it. Pull the Band-Aid right off The Rock.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it that one of these choices is in my final four, and I have a real bad feeling that it's not gonna work out. But I'm going with Wolverine, Hugh Jackman, and the '90s Wolverine over The Rock.
So we
Rock
have
is a real person.
Mark with The Rock, Patrick with The Rock.
No. I didn't say The Rock.
He
Marc
hasn't
has
gotten
his
it's two
opinion.
Rocks. Me and Ronnie have got say The
Oh,
Rock.
okay.
Lucas-
Lucas has Wolverine.
I said
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Mhm.
Okay. So Mark.
Wolverine.
So we are 2-2.
2-2.
Come on, Bernabe. Upset of the century.
I'm going with Wolverine.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
and Ronnie is ejected.
That's Ronnie's Superman, so that's sad that
I quit.
happened.
Wolverine was the first comics character that I actually got into.
Me too.
Yep.
Agreed.
All right. Next matchup is Junkrat from Overwatch
on.
versus Aslan. Aslan?
Aslan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The lion representative of Jesus Christ.
I
Come on now.
don't like Junkrat, so I'm going with Aslan. I don't even know who Aslan is.
Agreed.
I don't like Aslan. I'm going with Junkrat.
What? You don't
Ooh.
like Aslan?
No, because as a representation of Jesus Christ, I think is not the greatest representation that you could have.
All right. It is for children, but fair enough.
If I
It
have
is
to
for
break
children,
this,
yeah.
if I have to break this tie, I'm going to flip this bottle cap because I don't know who either of these people are.
Just flip the bottle cap.
It's all right. I know what Mark's going to vote, so it's all
Yep.
good.
Is it going to be a tie?
No.
It's definitely Aslan, hands down.
All right, then.
Okay.
Junkrat is like a broken off-brand Joker. Like
He's just a funny guy.
Yeah.
That he likes make things explode. As simple
Yeah.
as that.
Joker, off-brand Joker. He's like Gabriel Brothers Joker.
Sounds like I
So
would
I'm
have picked him,
assuming-
honestly.
Fine by me.
I'm assuming you're picking Aslan then, Lucas.
Yeah, I picked Aslan.
All right.
Yeah.
Next matchup is Ace Ventura versus the Joker.
The real Joker.
I'm going with Ace Ventura. I don't like the Joker.
I will forever think of the Joker as Heath Ledger, the Joker.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
the
the
first Joker I
Joker
thought of.
character is terrible.
I'm going with the Joker.
Saying it right now.
I'm going with the Joker.
How he stays alive in the Batman universe is beyond me.
Because Batman doesn't want to kill him.
Yeah, it is because Batman
So-
doesn't kill people.
Unlike a certain,
That's so
unlike
dumb.
a certain character who does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Superman does what Batman should have done 40 years ago.
Yeah, and what happens after that?
Oh man, here we go.
He gets out of the first round. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
That's why he's gone.
yeah, that's exactly what
I'm,
I'm
also,
I'm going with the
also
Joker.
going Joker.
Joker.
Yeah, Joker for me too.
saying. It's true.
Sorry, Ace.
Bumblebee
All right.
too.
Well, that concludes round one.
Whew.
Let's
We
get this
made it
business
through.
now.
All right. Now
This is
we
where the
are
rubber
back
hits
to
the
the
road.
beginning, where we're having.
Very good.
This is where it's gonna get harder and harder.
Lem points out, and I agree with him also. Joker Mark Hamill's Joker.
Oh yeah,
That's the other one.
that laugh. Yeah,
Yep.
that laugh.
Hamill / Ledger. He's gonna go far.
Yep.
The best Batman and the best Joker representation is in the video games.
That's
There is some animated movie, The Killing Joke. That one is actually pretty spot on.
That's one of the only animated movies I've seen of the DC universe, and that was good.
Yep.
Yeah, that one is pretty spot on. Yeah.
All right, so round 2, we got Jack Sparrow versus Green Ranger.
Jack Sparrow.
I'm still going Green Ranger on this one. I'm sorry. I may be partial to it. I love Jack Sparrow, but
I'm gonna go with Jack Sparrow.
Really?
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Interesting.
I didn't see that coming. I
Me
thought,
neither.
I thought Green Ranger had it, or at least for you.
Not for me. I think the
Okay.
Pirates of the Caribbean Jack Sparrow is
Awesome character.
so
He is an awesome
it's so
character.
good. I mean, like Green Ranger, it's fun. It's really fun and awesome to see Green Ranger just morph, fight, have that. He's one of the only Rangers to have that like gold vest over his shoulders and calling the Dragon Zord. I mean, it's really awesome. But I love the dialogue that Jack Sparrow has.
My problem with Jack Sparrow is that every character that Johnny Depp does after him is Jack Sparrow. Even the Mad Hatter, you can see Jack Sparrow in there.
He couldn't get any better than that. That's why.
That's
They
it.
just did it in the rest.
My best line is, I got a jar of dirt, and guess what's inside it?
But why is the rum gone?
You will remember this day as the day you almost captured Jack
Sadly,
Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow, yeah.
My favorite part from those movies is when Jack Sparrow gets away and the guy's like, do you think he plans it all out?
But he makes it as he goes.
Stuff as he goes.
Oh,
All right.
this one's tough.
So Jack Sparrow beats Green Ranger. The next one is Yoda versus Captain America.
In a fight, Yoda, but in
I don't know.
character,
And Cap
I
can
think
take a
Captain
beating,
America.
In a
With
fight,
laser
Captain
with
is
a
like,
laser sword.
though. I mean, he's got that shield,
I
though.
mean,
I don't think it's gonna block.
I can
laser
do this all
swords.
day.
Can.
I mean, I'm going for Captain America.
I know.
Say that. Yeah.
I'm
Captain
going for
America.
Captain America, too. I think his character in general is more relatable.
Yeah, Captain America. Sorry, Yoda.
In the movies, not in the comics.
Yeah.
He's
All
a
right.
jerk in the comics.
Captain America beats Yoda. All right. The next one, Indiana Jones versus Joey Tribbiani. Could this be a Cinderella for Joey Tribbiani? Could he get into the Sweet 16?
I'm going to say no. And I'm going to say Indiana Jones.
No.
That's a big
Do
old
you have
no.
anything to say about it?
I mean, I could be wrong there, but yeah,
Indiana Jones versus Joey Tribbiani. I'm
mean-
going with Joey Tribbiani.
Of course
Joey
you are.
Tribbiani is Al Pacino's butt.
Yeah.
He gets in the shower and then I'm his butt.
Could I be wearing any more clothes?
Yeah, I'm going with Joey.
I'm also going with Joey.
Oh, there is an upset.
That is the upset. There it is.
Joey
Yeah, I
Tribbiani,
still
the
don't
dark
think he
horse
has long.
contender.
Huh?
I still don't think he has long for this match, though.
Why don't you
We'll
let
see.
him just enjoy his win? Jeez.
No, I
Be
refuse.
a Tribbiani hater.
I'm going to be
All
a
right.
Tribbiani
Yeah.
hater ever since Reddington went down in round 1.
Yeah.
That's where he should be.
All right, we have George Costanza versus Aragorn.
It's going to be a landslide.
So you
Aragorn
voted
for me.
Josh Costanza? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Aragorn.
Aragorn.
Yeah.
Aragorn.
All right, the next matchup. All right, Dumbledore versus Spider-Man. Peter Parker's Spider-Man.
I'm gonna have to go with Spidey in this case.
Yep. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. has it.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man for me as well.
Okay,
All the way.
Batman.
Elvis.
Batman
So-
versus
Sorry.
Goku's up next.
How much time does Batman has to prepare for this fight?
Ah,
Oh, this is the fight. This is gonna be a fight. I
no,
guess.
we're not doing fight.
I'm going with Batman.
I'm going with Batman.
Oh, it's over then. It doesn't even matter.
All right. It's
Farewell,
Batman.
Goku.
It is.
Yeah. I
Batman
also
beats
went for
Goku
Batman.
in a fight.
Hey, at one point or another, both of them have become gods. So
Yeah, that's true.
This guy, Batman's become a god.
Yep.
Yeah,
Dude,
when he
I
sits
knew
in the
he was gonna go-
Mobius chair.
Yep.
Duh. Come on, Patrick.
Yeah, jeez.
Makes no sense.
Ronnie
All
even
right.
knew that.
It's
Yeah, I even
Detective
knew that.
Comics. What are you looking for?
It's Detective Comics, exactly. Yeah.
All right. Next matchup is Santa Claus versus Han Solo.
They both fly.
One
Mhm.
needs a little. Well, no, I guess they both need help.
But who shot first?
Han shot first.
Who's
Santa
who else?
Claus. With
How about
Blitzen.
whose vehicle is cooler?
Oh,
How about
Han
that?
Solo.
Millennium
Han
Falcon.
Solo. Han Solo.
Oh, Millennium
Yeah.
Falcon, man. It's the coolest
The
thing you
Millennium
could possibly
Falcon's
be
way
flying.
better than the sleigh with the reindeer. I mean,
I mean,
unless you
but
got to take out that grandma,
I
you
mean,
don't need it. For
in the
anything
Millennium
else.
Falcon, you get Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Santa's
Oh,
sleigh is
with the
cool and
package
all,
deal? Oh.
but can it do the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
doubt it.
Mhm.
Santa
Solo.
can do the universe run
In one night?
Do the
6
universe
hours.
run? No, it's Earth. It's
It's only Earth.
He doesn't
Yeah.
give presents to the universe.
We don't know that.
It's like in Dragon Ball. There
You
is
know
one
who he
Santa
is?
by planet.
I'm going with Han Solo, please.
Han Solo.
Han
I already
Solo.
said it, but I
Okay.
said it again.
Got it.
Han.
Han Solo.
All right. Next one is Tyler Durden versus Clint Eastwood.
Vegeta.
Tough guy matchup here.
And
Someone's
here
still
comes
heard about
Vegeta
it.
with a chair.
Never gonna happen.
Nope.
Mm.
So who was Tyler Durden again?
Brad Pitt from Fight Club.
Oh, right. Yeah, Tyler Durden.
I'm going Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go with Eastwood for this one.
All right. Lucas
Yeah, Eastwood.
Eastwood.
Nice.
So
Sweep it.
Clint Eastwood.
Man, he made it further than I thought he would.
Mr. Eastwood.
The best part is that he's just a real person on this
He's a
character.
real
Yep.
person. Yeah. Is he the only real person left?
I don't know. We'll find out here.
Yep.
What happened?
I don't know.
Oh, that's not good.
All right, here we go. All right, we have Thanos versus Darth Vader.
This is a heavyweight fight here.
This is a complicated one.
Not
This
for
is
me.
complicated.
You go first.
I think
Okay, well-
the Darth Vader's arc is the one of the best in all of cinema.
I mean, Darth
Of-
Vader arc is 6 movies.
It's amazing. You know, he starts as a good, and then he goes to the dark side, and then spoilers, comes back to the light.
Yeah, but Thanos falls in love with death.
Yeah,
That's true,
that's
in the comics,
horrible.
And that's
Yeah,
and in the comics, his
It's a horrible
motivation
idea.
for destroying half the universe is to go out with death.
So I will give Thanos this. For a period of time, he won.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He did.
But
But so did Darth Vader.
yeah, that's
He
true.
won a lot.
sort of,
But-
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the Jedi weren't gone, but the Empire ruled the galaxy. I mean,
He
so
was the right hand man.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm going with Vader still.
All right, I'm going with Vader.
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 Here you go.
There it
I will
is.
say Thanos in the movies, not the comic books. I think in the comic books that he falls in love with death, but the fact that Thanos makes so many people say, I can kind of see it, makes him a good villain. But
Yeah, it does.
we already knew he's a good villain, but Vader's
Yeah.
classic. Vader is like,
Vader's the villain of our childhood, is what it really is.
Yeah.
All right, Kratos versus Gimli. I'm going with Kratos.
It's a hard choice for me.
also Kratos.
I'm going with Gimli.
I'm going with Gimli.
All right, Mark, you're the
Oh,
tiebreaker
Mark.
here.
He's
Beads
frozen
of,
with
beads
fear.
of sweat.
Pieces.
No pressure.
Oh gosh. I think in this case, I'm trying to remember back to my bracket that I made, which I totally left at work. I think in this case,
Makes you feel better. They're probably not getting far, whoever you choose.
probably not. Kratos.
All right.
Wrong choice.
Agree to disagree.
All right. Next matchup is Victor Sullivan versus Tony Stark.
Tony
I'm
Stank.
thinking Tony Stank for sure.
Tony
Yep.
Stank.
Yeah, Stank all the way. Stank for president.
That was a quick one. All right. Tony Stark over Victor Sullivan. Now it's Jack Bauer versus Loki.
Loki.
Yep, Loki hands down for me.
Loki. That was another quick one. Wow, we're going real fast here. All right. Next one is Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Marty McFly.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan.
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 Ben Kenobi.
All right.
Ben Kenobi.
I thought these were going to be harder than they were.
I think once we get closer to like the,
This
Elite
next
Eight,
round's gonna be a
Final Four
doozy.
and all
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right. Get the lead
Rick
eight. Final
Rick
four.
Vaughn versus Neo.
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 that.
Yeah.
All right. I wasn't even waiting for you guys on that one. All right. Gohan versus Wolverine.
Gohan.
I know we're gonna get voted out here, but Gohan.
I know.
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right.
Come on
and
yourself.
Come on.
Next one is Aslan versus the Joker.
I'm gonna get voted out, but Joker.
I'm going with Joker.
I'm going with
also-
Joker.
I'm also
Really?
going with Joker.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, it was this for me. This was very hard. Like
It was.
I
I felt
ultimately
like I was
decided,
picking the devil.
Yeah.
Did
I
you
picked
pick
Satan over
Aslan or did you
Jesus.
pick Joker in your bracket?
I picked Joker.
I also did.
Yeah,
See, the thing is, Aslan is still a representation of a real person, Christ, and so it's like
But we got some
it's
matchups
like,
coming up
he's
here.
perfect.
Except
He's
for that
perfect. And so, in terms of, there's no development.
The Joker.
Aslan's the same. Like he's the all knowledgeable, whatever, omnipresent, omnipowered guy. Joker.
The Joker only wants to make Batman laugh. That's it.
Yeah.
And
But it's the way he
a
goes about
living
doing
hell.
but yeah, I felt like after that, I felt like I had to like repent.
Oh yeah, me too. I've already repented. I took communion. I baptized myself. It's just you got to do what you got to do. No,
one
Aslan's
is
still my
hard.
favorite, but yeah.
This one is hard.
All right. So the hard one that Bernabe is talking about is Jack Sparrow versus Captain America. And for me, whenever I think of Captain America, it's Chris Evans' Captain America. I don't know anything about the comics. And I think Chris Evans was amazing in Captain America.
Can you see the
And-
background on this phone here? Nope.
The background
coming
looks
through.
like it is Captain
Are we-
America.
It's the
Are
shield.
we counting Anthony Mackie as
Yeah, it won't
Captain
come through
America?
very well.
We don't
If you
talk
want
about
to.
that.
If you want to.
We don't talk about that.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm picking Captain
I'm just
America.
kidding.
Yeah, I think Captain America's got this one.
I don't know. It's hard. But yeah, Captain America.
There you go.
Yeah, definitely,
Captain America it
definitely
is.
Cap, and yeah, you could be Chris Evans or Anthony Mackie in that case.
All right. The battle of the century.
Can't believe this is still going on.
Joey Tribbiani
I'm not even gonna bother voting.
versus Aragorn.
I mean, how you doing?
Could he make it to the Elite Eight?
The lovable idiot or the king? I picked the king.
I picked the king.
Going with the
I
lovable idiot.
The king, Aragorn.
Okay.
Aragorn.
Story's over.
Oh,
Sorry, Joey. I love you, man, but Aragorn's the man.
The point is moo.
Two of you.
So
The point is moo.
It's a moo point.
all
Yeah,
right.
it's a moo point. Yeah.
Joey finally left. All right. The next one, Spider-Man
Spider-Man.
versus Batman.
Oh, Mark is like steaming on this one, aren't you?
Yeah, this
You
one
don't
is
even know
hard.
what to do.
He's sweating bullets.
This one is a coin toss.
It makes me break in a
Oh, wait.
sweat, but not in that much of a
batarangs.
sweat.
But-
He's sweating.
Yeah,
batarangs.
not versus Ferris Bueller sweat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's. I'm sorry, Pete, but it's Batman for me.
Mm.
It is Batman for me as well.
All it takes is one more.
It is
I'm gonna say
Spider-Man.
Yes.
Oh,
Spider-Man.
All
it's
right,
up to
Bernabe.
Oh, come on.
tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Your wife
Alito,
says Spider-Man. If
says-
you
that's right. Ooh,
want
you
to
want to
make
sleep
her
on the
happy,
couch
happy
tonight?
wife, happy life.
Exactly.
I'm going with
Couch is
Batman.
Yeah, Batman. That's what I'm talking about.
I mean,
Sure. Couch for you.
He's like,
Wearing
"And
Batman
the
PMs."
doghouse for you.
Couch is in your future, Bernabe.
probably.
All right. Next matchup is Han Solo versus Clint Eastwood's character.
Han
You got-
Solo.
Yeah, I'm still saying Han Solo.
Han
Han
Solo.
Solo.
Han
Yeah.
Solo it is.
Han
You're
Solo.
out, punk.
You punk.
All right. Going back to the other side of the
Good
bracket.
here.
Darth Vader versus Kratos.
Vader.
Still not even close for me. It's Vader.
Yeah, it's Vader.
It's Darth Vader for sure.
It's Vader.
All right. The next one is Tony
Ooh.
Stark
Oh,
versus Loki.
This one is hard for me.
Mine's still Tony Stark.
Ooh. Yeah. I'm team Iron Man all the way.
I
It's
am Tony
Stark.
Stank.
Mm.
Yeah. Tony Stark.
yeah, so
We'll
then
talk
So
about a
move
matchup
on.
coming up there. Ooh.
Put it in.
Yep.
You
All right.
get-
Woohoo.
Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Neo Calrissian.
Obi-Wan.
Calrissian.
I'm gonna go with Jedi Jesus.
Obi-Wan.
Jesus.
I'm
He
going.
really is. He really is Jedi Jesus.
I
Now
know.
that you say it that way, I have to go with Obi-Wan. So since I bailed on Aslan. I've already prayed for forgiveness. I got to go with Jedi Jesus for sure.
All right.
Yep. Hello there.
Wolverine versus the Joker. It's Wolverine.
Joker.
Still
Wolverine.
a Joker for me.
Oh, it's up to you, Ronnie.
It's gonna be the Joker.
Yeah.
Oof.
So we're gonna have
Clown
Batman
Prince.
versus the Joker at the end.
Better not be.
We still got a little bit.
No, please. Come on. That's
All
so
right.
cliche.
So we are in the Elite Eight right now. We have Captain America versus Aragorn.
Cap for me still.
I'm gonna have to say
Dude.
Captain America.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
I'm going
Aragorn.
with Cap.
I'm going Aragorn.
Yeah, I'm going with Aragorn too. What'd you say, Mark?
I said Cap.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Captain
The Caps have
America.
it.
America.
Captain America.
It's a new hero. All right. Next, Batman versus Han Solo.
Han Solo.
Dang it.
Still
Batman.
going
You picking
Batman.
Han Solo, Lucas? So it's one.
Yep.
Mark obviously is picking Batman here.
Yep, still going
And I got Batman too.
I got Han Solo.
Dang it.
All right, Bernabe is the tiebreaker.
You wish this on yourself. You wanted the tiebreaker role.
You
so
wanted
guess
Yeah.
You wanted this.
Oh, this is hard. I'm gonna go with Batman.
All right, Batman is in the final four.
Acceptable
All right.
loss there. I feel like.
Let's round out
what?
the final four.
Real quick, Patrick.
Yes.
Eric wants to know, before you choose Vader versus Tony, would you guys choose Vader if he didn't go light side? If he stayed dark the whole time?
Yes.
Yes.
He was
Yes.
killed.
Yep. By the way, they used Eric used the sound alert that goes sheesh.
Nice.
All right. Darth Vader versus Tony Stark. And
Oh,
again,
Vader.
I'm
My
Team
gosh.
Iron Man.
This
I'm
one
Darth
hurts.
Vader.
This one
This
hurts.
one does hurt. This is a hard one.
Yeah, I'm Vader.
Vader.
Okay.
Tony
Two
Stark.
Vaders. Oh, two Starks, two Vaders. Ronnie.
Oh man, I should have said
I had to say it real
something
fast
out first.
before.
Like
Yep.
I didn't want to be the tiebreaker. So I just blurted it out.
it's Vader, man.
Yeah.
Boom.
Come to
All
the
right.
dark side. We have cookies.
Nice.
Okay, so we have Jesus versus the devil. Which
I'm
one?
going with the Joker.
I'm going with Jesus. Jedi Jesus.
Jedi Jesus for me as well.
I'm going with Obi-Wan as well.
Yep, there it is.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Freaking.
Now we have Obi-Wan versus Darth Vader.
Yep.
Woo.
Captain America
Oh my
versus
gosh.
Batman.
Cliche.
And
First
Obi-Wan
Woo.
versus
That's
Darth
a
Vader.
solid 4 here.
Oh.
All right.
My
Captain
bracket's
America.
busted. Just to
versus
update you guys,
Batman.
my bracket got busted.
Oh yeah, my bracket got busted like 10 times over.
Mhm.
It's
I did
Although-
the whole bracket as if they were fighting each other, just so we're clear.
Although
Good.
Yours
my,
definitely got
my
busted.
guys in
fine.
the
Let me see if
final
I got it.
four, so
I got the Vader Obi-Wan matchup through
Nice.
There you
fisticuffs.
go.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll have some
you know-
things to say once we get to that, but let's wait. Let's focus on Captain America and Batman.
Captain America versus Batman.
you know me. I'm still Batman.
I'm going
Through-
Captain America.
Through and through.
Captain America.
I'm torn because Captain America in the MCU decides to go back and have a life. Batman is always stuck in his eternal crusade, so I don't know which one to go.
I also feel like for the most part, though, Captain America like knew he was leaving it in good hands, and Batman's never really had that passed down.
He has the Bat family. I mean,
Yeah, he definitely does.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
I guess
definitely
it's true.
does. He definitely does.
Eric says Batman.
He said Batman, honestly.
Yes.
Honestly, but if you're lying to yourself, it's Captain America. And I'm going to lie to myself. It's Captain America.
You're just mad because Soups is.
I'm gonna
Now
go
it's
with,
whoever gets the
I'm gonna
last
go
one.
with
Up.
Batman.
Oh,
So it's 2-2.
Do I
That's
have
what
to
you
do
get
the
for waiting.
tiebreaker? Yeah, I waited too long. I kind of like this power, though. This is nice. All right,
Yes,
guys.
it is.
Everybody is looking at me right now.
Who wants it more? I like both, but I am a Marvel guy. And,
course you are.
yeah, of course I am. And I'm gonna say no. I'm not gonna say Batman. It's Captain America for sure for the win. Just because, yeah, Captain America's MCU character. Yeah, he gets the storybook
that's
ending,
Spider-Man.
but his like struggles and his fight for taking the way that's right as opposed to the way that's easy. Not that Batman doesn't take he never takes the easy way, but I don't know that he takes the right way a lot of times either. So I'm gonna go with Captain America. He's the closest. He's like Jesus with a shield. So I want him to face off against Jedi Jesus. That's all.
That'd be the ultimate good fight.
That would.
All right. So speaking of that fight, it's Darth Vader versus Obi-Wan.
Darth Vader.
Listen, I have to say this right here, right now. In A New Hope, Darth Vader does not defeat Obi-Wan Kenobi. He
Nope.
does not touch him with a lightsaber. Obi-Wan gives himself to the Force
Yep.
in order to save Luke. So
Yep, he's
I
a quitter.
that to be clear.
Honestly, I feel
He's
like
a quitter.
I feel like he would have lost at that time, though. Like,
No, I wouldn't say he's a quitter.
No way.
I'd say he's playing the long game.
Yeah, he's playing the long
he is
game. I
playing the
know.
long game.
But
In
as
A
a character,
In A
as
New
a-
Hope, two old people are fighting each other at the end of that movie.
yeah, as
It's
a
like, they're just
character,
like-
and as it was pointed
terrible.
out, as a character development, a character arc, I prefer Darth Vader.
That's not the only time these two fought each other, by the way.
It's true.
In the first one, Anakin lost.
I
but
know, but
Darth
Obi-Wan
Vader
cut
was risen.
Obi-Wan cut him up.
I have the high ground.
You underestimate my power.
So bad. So bad.
So bad.
So what do we have?
I'm
We
not
have a
talking
Darth.
about that Darth Vader. There,
We have a Darth Vader.
Yeah, that one was a little
Obi-Wan.
whiny. So yeah, no, I prefer the one with the mask.
Yeah.
Talents, not just betray us.
And
All right,
Aaron says,
yeah.
careful with that old thing. Vader's like 45 in A New Hope.
He looks like he's 455.
Yeah. Well, fire will do that. Lava will do that to you.
Yeah.
It will.
Yeah.
Those robotic.
Yeah.
Also,
Hard life.
we all learned from Knights of the Old Republic that the dark side will just make you look horrible. Also,
That's
I mean,
true.
and
That's true.
Sans gets everywhere.
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
It's course.
I'm gonna go with Vader.
Vader.
Yeah, still going with Vader.
I am
Vader
too.
has it then. I mean, I was going to go with Vader also.
All
Even
right,
though I was
now
trying to
this-
defend Obi-Wan.
This is the final matchup. Now I'm gonna say in my bracket, I only got one of the four. I had Darth Vader in the final four, and this is not who I picked in the finals.
Yeah.
Both of my picks that were in the finals in my bracket were out in the first round.
Same.
All right, so Darth Vader versus Captain America. Now, if this hasn't been done on YouTube yet, it should be. At least for a fight. But for a character, this one is tough.
Mm-hmm.
This one is really tough as the best character of these 64 characters.
I mean, Darth Vader has the best twist scene in movie history.
Yeah. That's fair.
He does.
Wait, which one?
No,
No, I'm your father.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I know it. I just wanted to hear you say it.
You
Which
could say the same thing with Chris Evans looking at his own butt. I mean,
that's America's
is.
butt.
You
Yeah.
could, if you really want to.
But actually, my favorite scene for Captain America is when he's just standing, all beaten up in front of Thanos, and
yeah,
he just
that
gets
is
like,
awesome.
"Hey, Steve, on your left."
He just
Yeah,
tightens
I
up his
love
half
that.
shield like he's ready to go. Still,
Yeah.
Yep.
that is awesome.
Oh, shoot. You bring up that stuff, that makes it more difficult.
That's the idea.
I'm going Vader.
You're an evil man. That's who you are.
I'm going Captain America. I feel like I've hit a turning point in my life now.
So was that
Man.
1-1?
Yeah.
1-1 so far. So we
Last
have
thing I want to
one-
be doing is choosing this as a tiebreaker.
Oh, that's true. Shoot.
This is tough. The arcs for both Captain America. I'm just talking strictly for the movies.
Sure.
Mhm.
The arc for Captain America is amazing. You know, I say that I'm Team Iron Man all the way, but the way Captain America just takes all the stones back and then just lives his life, the way he wanted to live it the entire time, is very heartfelt, very emotional, and the way he hands off the shield to Anthony Mackie's character, it's so that the whole, like, it just comes full circle on that. It's the same thing with Darth Vader. You know, his arc is just one that is gonna it stands the test of time right now. And it is a story that is being told to new generations of kids, of fans all the time. And whenever you see videos of reaction videos of kids finding out for the first time that Vader is actually Luke's father, is
Spoilers.
yeah. If you don't know that by now, it is the mainstream of mainstream. Even if you don't like Star Wars, you know that's what happens, and that's how huge Darth Vader is in cinema and in pop culture. I don't know who I'm gonna pick. I don't. This is the tough one. I love both of these characters.
So
Sure.
who has voted already?
I
It's just
have.
Ronnie
And I have.
and Marc have. It's 1-1 right now.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't have said it better than myself, Pat. Like he's like pop culture history. Vader is.
You know, one of the coolest things I thought one of the coolest things I I thought of when I think of Vader now is what was the new Star Wars game?
Fallen
the most
Order.
recent- Yeah, Fallen Order.
Yeah.
When
Mhm.
Vader shows up in that game, like walking up
Spoilers.
slowly behind her. Oh man, that was the scariest thing in a video game. You're like, oh crap.
I remember saying, like, I'm not fighting this guy.
Yeah, dude.
That's
Yeah,
not
I
fair.
ran.
And you
I
don't.
automatically ran.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't even have you try and fight him. They're
So
like,
it's
you just
like,
need to
nope.
run.
You need
Run
to run
away like Forrest
You gotta
Gump.
get out of here, dude.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Um,
AA Ron said on the chat, Vader, you can't beat a good redemption arc, and I'm gonna agree. I
Mhm.
think it's Vader. I mean, I love Captain America and his whole representation of never giving up, of always fighting for the little guy, of not letting like
He's just like the
position
most good
power
you
to control
possibly
you.
could be.
He really is. He
Yeah.
is. I mean, I was joking before, but he really is like he fights for the values that like Christ fights for with the shield, and I think he's a great character. But Vader is just a good redemption story, and yeah. So I'm doing strictly Vader in the suit, not Hayden Christian Anderson, whatever his name is. That's just
Not Anakin, the whiny guy.
yeah, no Anakin. He's not
Yeah, no
Annie in
Anakin.
the suit. It's just Vader.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Vader.
It's a good pick. So it's 2-1. Bernabe, do you want to go next, or do you want me to go?
You go.
All right. Like I said before, I'm gonna say it again. I'm Team Iron Man. I think what Captain America did was selfish, and going back in time and not.
Did you just say it was a beautiful thing?
It was. It was.
now you're like,
but it
"It's
was but it was a selfish one. So this is the reason why he was super selfish, and just left the rest of the Marvel team behind. And so because of that, that's why I am Team Iron Man, all the way. Iron Man sacrificed his life to save the entire universe, the multiverse, and Captain America's like, I'm just gonna go hang out with my wife.
I think though, I also think to kind of add to that, like if Captain America had the opportunity to lay it down for everybody, like I think we could agree that he would have.
He was prepared to even at the end of Endgame. Like he's one.
He was ready to fight the whole army.
One
by
dude up
himself.
against the whole army. Thankfully, everybody showed up, but he was like they showed that in the first Avenger when he jumps on the grenade. He's willing to take it.
May I
remind you that he is also worthy.
That's true.
He
is. He is.
I will say Tony
Worthy of
Stark also
Nyanya.
did it with that nuke in the first Avengers movie. Like he carries the nuke through the wormhole. Like,
yeah, that's true.
He thought that was a one-way trip too.
Yeah.
So, Pat, you are voting for?
I'm going with Darth Vader.
Boom.
Same. I'm going with Darth Vader. Yeah.
Winner.
So Darth Vader.
Mark, if that would have been Darth Vader versus Batman, would you have chose Batman still?
Yep.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that Batman versus Darth Vader?
The superpower beatdown? Yep.
It is.
Yep.
There's two endings, one where Batman wins and one where Darth Vader wins. They're both awesome.
Yep.
So
I
if you
will tell
haven't
you-
seen those, you
Need to
need
see
to go
that.
and check
Yeah.
those out.
So
They're
like,
so good.
The top for me, the top two most screen accurate comic looking Batman, there's Ben Affleck and then there's Kevin Porter, the guy who plays Batman in the superpower beatdown, and he's been in several other of Bat in the Sun. That's the company that does those. All of those Batman things. Like they just did the most recent one was Batman Dying is Easy. Incredible. So yeah, the Batman versus Vader one. There's actually, I think there's two versions of it. One where Batman wins and one where Vader wins.
Mhm.
Right. Yep.
So yeah, definitely check it out.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right.
Nice.
Well, there
go.
you have it.
Vader has
Darth
it.
Vader.
So, anybody got it right? Your predictions?
I didn't get it.
I did not pick this one.
I almost got mine right with the fighting, but I had Yoda and Darth Vader at the end, and I picked Yoda to win.
Close.
Okay.
You were close.
That is close.
Based off of different parameters.
Based off
You're still
completely
close.
different. Based off completely different thing.
But hey, it still counts. Yep. Cool. Yeah. I don't.
All right. There it is.
I think that's it. That's.
Da, 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 da.
Da, 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 da. So Darth Vader is the GMG fictional character of all time. The GMG goat or the GM goat.
Fiction Frenzy
of
champion.
GMG. Yep. Yeah, the GMG FFC. I like it. I like
I
it.
like it.
It's good stuff. Yep. I like it a lot. AA Ron said, people don't like to hear this, but you need prequel Anakin for Vader's arc to be complete. That is
That's
true,
true.
but you don't need Christian
You don't need Hayden
Anderson.
Christensen.
You don't need Hayden
Christensen.
Christian's acting.
Christian
Whatever his
Anderson,
name
Which
is.
is Hayden Christensen.
You know what? It's like it's like when those guys mess up their the boyfriend of a girlfriend's name or whatever when they want to hit on a girl and they mess up the name on purpose to make them look bad.
It's like when
That's what
people
I'm
mess
doing.
with Benedict Cumberbatch's name. They have all
Cumberbunch.
No, his name is Benedict Cumberscotch.
Yeah, Cumberbunch. Cumberbun. That's what it is. Benedict Cumberbun. All right.
But,
Well, that's I think that's all we got, guys.
that is indeed.
That's all she wrote.
Bernabe, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for
awesome.
inviting me.
Great.
This was really fun.
Yeah. People follow him at Dante's Belmont _Belmont.
Yep.
Is that right?
Underscore Belmont. Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget the underscore. Yep. Follow him on Twitter. Hang out with us in the Discord. Chat with somebody, come in and chat with him about anime. I mean, I feel like anime got the raw end of the deal tonight. Like, did any anime
It
characters?
did.
make it to
Yeah.
the
I need more
second round or
supporters
first round?
here.
Yep.
Yeah.
They got shot down real quick.
That would be a
I mean, I know I
product
didn't
of
help.
a couple people, I think.
Yep.
Just a few people, actually. Yeah, definitely.
That's one thing I can never get on, no matter what. Like, I just,
I don't know. There's a couple that I think you might like.
you think so?
Yeah.
I'd be willing to try one. Not like a
Ooh.
3-hour clip, but
The only anime that I liked was Death Note, but it wasn't anime. It was an actual Netflix movie.
The Netflix movie is horrible.
I enjoyed it.
If you enjoy
Well,
that,
and-
the
well-
enemy is way better.
No.
Yeah.
that's the
Nope.
thing for somebody that doesn't like anime, like what they're gonna like, and that
Yes.
might be the same for me.
Yep.
And I can't say that I don't like it. I just haven't gotten
That's
too
fair.
far, and it just doesn't interest me that much.
I mean,
so.
I believe there is enough variety in anime that you might find something that you will like, because it's not a specific genre. It's just a style of animation, style of or format of content.
Yep.
Anyway,
That's a talk for another
Anyway.
time. Anywho. All right, guys and gals, as you know, you can find us on Twitch, on Discord, on Twitter. You can always call us at 929 GMG Guys. That's partially and mostly how Bernabe Mares Butters got himself on our show. So it pays to call 929 GMG Guys.
Sure does.
I'm not paying him.
Do it.
what? Mark says
Oh,
other things.
Sorry.
He
He's
said
like-
by the minute.
He's like, no, forget this. I'm out. He signs off.
Guys, are we doing any GMG MAFT? Or
I have
movie stuff?
none of
I
that
am not prepared.
Yep.
Fantastic. Let's move on then. We'll do 2 next week.
Yep.
Yes.
Alrighty then. Pat, Mark, Ronnie J, and our Mexican desert flower, Bernabe Butters. Thank you so much for joining us for this great ride, and the rest of you guys in the chat, chatting it up, trying to influence us. You guys were fantastic, you guys and gals. Thanks for hanging out with us for the past couple hours.
Mhm.
And of course, all our beloved friends, family, joiners, go get your good morning this week. And may God bless and guide your lives as you live, as you work, and as you game.
Bye.
Goodbye.
I don't know why I added that. Game.
Four.